This is my 1999 Nissan Skyline R34. In the past year, this machine has earned 36,000 kilometers, 2 transmissions, 3 engines, more late nights than I can count, but unlimited memories. In the past 12 months, we've transformed this granny car into an absolute ripper. It's not perfect by any means, it's real. It's built to be driven, and it's built to last. Let's start where it all began. Flying from Illinois to Connecticut to pick this car up and begin its journey. We have just arrived in Miami. We're heading to the beach.
Yeah! Look at the Miami airport, guys. God.
I think that's it, right? I'd say so.
And then it's yours.
Shit! Yes, sir.
It's actually a really clean car.
It looked like it.
No way, Mike.
Let's go check this thing out. I found myself a killer deal on a 2004 Chevy Impala SS.
Yeah, I mean, on the plastic, there's like a little bit of fading going on. And like, I totally wanted to clean the shape up for you, but I just haven't had time all week.
Oh, no worries, dude. This car is great.
You guys can spend a couple days.
Oh, it's got some duct tape on it. That's fun.
Yeah, the window was taped down. It had a bag over it when I picked it up.
I've never seen one of these in person now I think about it. Hey, pop the hood.
30 bucks. No rot or anything on the strut towers.
Oh yeah.
Underneath the car is super, super clean. Like, I'd rather deal with a little bit of fading here and there than have rust.
Oh yeah, paint fade is no problem at all.
Since it's a Neo, it's got solid lifters in it, which is cool.
On a 20?
Yeah, all the Neos.
I didn't know a 20
Yeah,
had that.
solid lifters.
Dude,
And 20
RB20
sound the best.
Dude, yes, I was just about to say that. They 100% are the best sounding RB.
It's crazy seeing it.
Compounding and waxing free too, so it's nice, but it's just that's the nice thing about single stage. Just a built-in polish.
This thing is pretty straight too.
Yeah, it is.
Stock exhaust too? Like, come on, we're gonna have a field day with this one.
A clear coat, actually. That's a
The trunk is perfect. It's so big.
What's that?
Yeah, what is that?
Disc changer.
No way.
Yeah. Let's see what's in it.
Oh, what? The slides open? Bruh.
Oh, nothing in
No way. I see a future RC wheel appearing right there.
it. Nah.
Yeah, dude. Still can't believe this car. Doesn't feel real yet. Oh, let's hope this car runs.
I hope the belt doesn't need
At any point if you need me.
Oh, it does squeak, dude.
Yeah, that felt terrible.
It's so bad. I've heard enough. The tail lights. Are you kidding me?
It is so timeless.
They look insane. Honestly, they look so much cooler in person.
Yeah, there you
Oh
go. There
my
you go.
gosh, dude, these are insane. God dang.
Time for a little maintenance.
Woo.
I think that's the nav CD, which should be inside the actual car.
Wait, what? Is this the nav? Is this supposed to come up?
Yeah, it comes up sometimes.
Sometimes.
I don't know how to make it work. I haven't spent too much time in this.
I think it needs Blue Chew. There we go. Oh. What? 86,000? What is that in miles?
That's like
50? We have all new belts for the Skyline, and I also brought a few parts as well, so we're gonna throw those on. We got PRIZZA Ant here, so here we go. What do we bring? OEM oil filter, OEM fuel filter, and some Iridium spark plugs. But we are gonna have to take off part of the intake manifold here in the center, so that'll be fun. Probably have to disassemble a lot of this to get access to the belts. Day one of owning a Skyline. This was the alternator belt. Check it out. Probably the worst belt I've ever seen. It's got chunks missing. I think it's safe to say this probably would not have made it all the way back. No test drive, straight to work.
That's it.
Never even drove this damn car. Cannot get this oil filter off. It's gotten to the point where we crushed it, and now it's leaking, so we have to replace it. Oh, we got it.
Free.
You're gonna check out this filter. It's a
DriveWorks?
Drive something. Drive Joy.
Drive Joy, yep.
Like that, they're just terrible now.
And we went to Cash.
The casserole and
While we're over here, let's put on new fuel filter. This is actually for a 300ZX. I just put these in every 90s Nissan because it's the biggest OEM filter available. Mounted in a similar location as the S13, and it is smaller than the Z32, so I'd consider that an upgrade. Saw a little before and after here.
Oh man. Yeah, I gotta bend this bracket. Hopefully it'll fit.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll fit.
It smells great. That Japanese fuel
Japanese fuel,
so strong.
It smells so different than the fuel we have.
100% different.
I'm pretty sure their octane is different too.
My nose hairs are low, like on fire.
And it's funny because this probably isn't their highest octane. You know, it's just like a base model Skyline that some granny probably had.
100%.
It smells so good.
Doesn't it?
It's heavenly.
It is heavenly.
That
I wish our
Japanese
smelled
fuel
like
is
that.
different,
I'd be
man.
addicted to snuffing fuel.
Lost one of the fuel clamps. Heading over to the junkyard. This is a Y33 Gloria. So hopefully, oh actually look right here. We'll just take that guy off.
A familiar sight, kind of. Kinda.
Me working with junk. Honestly, seeing this half cut, I was like, is that a Gloria? And it was. Although mine was blue. My half cut was blue. I think that's everything, right?
You need to put oil in it, right?
Oh, it does need oil in it.
It was that.
Full oil too.
How's that feel?
Much better. I've spent more time working on this car than driving it.
100%.
That's kind of crazy to say. Well, actually, that's pretty common for project cars.
But like you just bought it.
Yeah, that's true. Fuel filter is on. Let's just prime the system. Make sure there's no fuel leaks. Probably takes a couple times to get it full.
I don't see nothing yet.
Ready?
Let's see it. That sounds way better. Oh yeah, I guess it did take a good bit. Yeah, sounds a lot better.
Noticeably missing.
Oh, definitely. Oh, and there's no more squeak. Oh, I just noticed this too.
Oh yeah, huh?
How's that tape gumming?
It's coming.
It's almost all the way gone. Damn.
So sick of looking
That's the
at
last
it.
piece?
Yeah, I was so sick of looking at it.
This is the first official test drive in the Skyline. Oh, it's cool. These light up. This is for the navigation, I think, but none of this works. He's driving pretty smooth going. Oh, okay. Oh, goodbye. Oh. I'm flooring it. I'm flooring it right now.
Damn, he cooked us.
Our first stop is to get pizza. How fitting. Wow, what a cool view with all the trees. Apparently this is the best pizza in the world.
Pizza capital of the world, I would say.
Is this
New Haven.
capital?
Yes.
New Haven?
Yeah.
That's sick, dude.
At the best.
I mean, that just looks good. The box.
That's crazy.
Ooh, there's your specialty.
That's the good one. That's, oh yeah. First wash. I can just feel the grit on the sponge for how dirty this thing is. Man, it made a big difference actually.
Dripping. Huh.
Toyota?
Yeah, Toyota dealership. Isn't that crazy?
Alright, tell us how you feel. Are you regretting your purchase at all?
So far, no regrets. The car is slower than ever. It's got some paint issues, but you know
Got some
what?
barnacles growing on it.
For 25 years old, I'd say it's in pretty good shape for what it's been through.
And it's about to have the hardest life it's ever had.
Hardest life? Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'm starting to doubt the quality of the paint, but seeing it clean, I have a lot of faith. I think the next thing we want to do is actually detail the headlights. Pretty fogged up. Pretty common for 90s cars with plastic style headlights. What we got here? We got the expert
headlight kit.
Oh yeah, dude. It makes the headlight look way worse. Maybe it's just this angle. It's a straight
Just
cloud.
wait till this is done, and then you could look at the other one.
Yeah, good comparison.
Wait till you see the difference. This is like the most satisfying part.
Yeah, the initial scrub down almost looks worse, but that's okay.
It's a better color at least.
Yeah,
It's not brown anymore.
for real. Small jump to 1,000.
1,000. It's gonna start moving a little quicker now.
Polishing compound. Bro, brand new. Holy smokes. Thought this was for Ohio, dude. Wasn't that the Ohio quote?
I think that's just a song.
So this is the final stage.
Final stage. This little applicator pad. Only do like one swipe.
I see.
Don't worry about it yet.
Oh, I see. That's why you go top to bottom.
Yeah.
Because the drip.
Yeah, give it like 15 minutes and come back and look at it. It looks like a different car in the front.
Wow. It completely transformed the front.
shit.
You did a killer job, man. Thank you. Headlights make the biggest change. Well, and wheels, but we'll get there eventually. But headlights, oh my goodness.
Did you buy a car?
We bought a grandpa car.
Okay.
You want to see that?
This is the first car you've bought that, like, is a whole car.
I was waiting for someone to realize that.
Yeah, that's why, like...
Every car I've had is either, like, junked, rebuilt title, mismatched color, rotted, or just a shell.
Exactly.
This is my first ever
Wow, you're really
fully
you're
complete.
switching up on all of us.
Yeah, right?
Fake, man. This fame has really gotten to your head.
Oh man, it's a base model though, so don't get it. It's junk. See, we're good. We're good.
Oh, the car?
Yeah, carbon option was.
Was? It's a long bitch.
That just takes off whatever dirt is still in the paint that the rag couldn't get. Wow, instant glass from one pass. That's impressive. Gives me a lot of hope for the rest of the car. Because overall, the whole thing looks pretty dull. I think it's safe to say that Ray has killed it once again. This thing looks factory fresh. Right out of Nissan in 1999. It's headed off to the nearest granny. Or Gramps, who knows.
It's a teenage kid's car. This thing would be clacked.
Yeah, if this was a teenager's car, it'd look something like this. I've seen someone comment before saying, it's not really your car if there hasn't been an engine or a transmission in it. So I figured today we would make the Skyline my car. I guess that officially makes the R34 sedan the work truck. But before we head out, I wanted to try and clean the MAF sensor first. Since the engine is still running rough, one thing we didn't look at is the most obvious, and that's the MAF. These are the most common thing to fail. And with how dusty this entire car was, I wonder if the MAF was dirty too. It doesn't look too bad. What we're looking for here is debris on this tiny little wire all the way in here. But since I have the mass airflow cleaner, I'm still gonna spray it down. Unfortunately, cleaning the MAF didn't really help. It's still kind of bogging out and not really driving so smooth. We're here with Mr. Ronnie. Ronnie, what's up, dude?
Same old.
Christmas came early.
I haven't even opened it yet. So
You haven't opened it yet?
No.
Let's crack it open. Let's see what we got. Damn, factory fresh. I can't believe this trans is still available new. This is an R34 GTT Neo transmission. So it's like the big box, the good, strong transmission.
This was the big box.
Yeah, it's the big box. Oh, they got a little blanket. Keep it warm. Comes with a throw bearing?
That's what it looks like.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised there's no shifter. That's weird. Part number on the box is crazy. There you go.
Even got the Japanese writing too on it.
Does it? Oh yeah. Transmission. Do a quick roll test. Thanks, Ronnie.
No problem, dude.
We're gonna test the durability of the drivetrain. I don't know what's gonna blow first, either the tires, transmission, hopefully not the engine. I think these sneakers here are gonna be fine. We got plenty of tread left and the date isn't too old, so we're looking good. You guys have heard of rollbacks and whatnot in one of those communities. We're gonna try a reverse rollback. Since we're gonna be durability testing, we're gonna buckle up. We're already rolling backwards here, so let's slap that in first. And then I've always wanted to try this. Intrusive thoughts are gonna win today. We're gonna slap it into race mode. Now we're going backwards.
sneakers are holding up great.
Oh, I think she's letting loose, folks. I'm gonna count that as a survival. I guess we'll allow this transmission to live another day.
Your Chevy Tahoe could never.
Yeah, right? 4L60E, or was that what it is?
Hey, buddy, get out the street. You just yell at me? Yeah.
All right.
Have a good day.
What we have planned here is a manual swap. We got an OEM clutch pedal. We have a manual brake pedal, clutch master, slave cylinder. I didn't find a shifter yet, so probably sealed off that car. Then we have all the snap rings for using the push style fork, as well as the sleeve for the throw bearing. This, I couldn't believe it, but these are still available new. This is the transmission cross member brace assembly. Damn, those are gonna look good.
Oh my God.
The exhaust should come off first. So Maddox said probably disconnected all the way down here by the muffler. Before I get too dirty, I'm gonna start with working on the interior because I know we're gonna have to disassemble the center console area here. Maybe there's bolts on this. Oh, there's a clue. A screw is a clue. Oh, there we go. Ripped it. There we go. Should come out. Oops, a little hard. I think we found our very first Japanese goodie. Is that for tea or something? What is this? Is it a magnet? No way. It is a magnet. Sticks it on paint. This was definitely a granny car. I'm not too sure where this cable goes. We'll figure that out. And I'm not too sure what's connected still, so looks like the rest is gonna have to be done under the car. Oh yeah, let's see what the clutch area looks like. Oh, we're gonna have to cut this out. Extremely difficult to film, but got the gas pedal, brake pedal. This is where the clutch pedal is supposed to go. Looks like we have a cutout here, which is good. I can't even fit my arm in here. Thankfully, I don't need to chop this. Or do I? No, we gotta drill it. Yeah, look at the provisions. Oh, that sucks. We'll come back to this.
I'm exhausted.
Oh my gosh. Is that a 2-incher? I don't even know if that is 2 inches.
Came off with no issues, every single bolt.
Let's see how this fluid looks coming out. This is a big trans pan. Not sure how much is in here. Point of view, you're taking your car to Jiffy Lube for an oil change and they drain this one.
Dude, that looks pretty clean.
Right? It's still hot.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it was banged into drive and reverse and
Nah, not
park.
one time. Barely beat on, never gone over 3,000 RPMs in his life.
Yeah, granny shifted, not double clutched. Ooh, what a beautiful view. The 240 is sparkling. Sliding her out. I heard some crackling, probably catching some wires. All right, inspection plate out. Now we gotta take off these bolts, you said?
Yeah, these are.
I don't really have auto trans experience, but I guess you have to take off torque converter bolts, apparently, from the flex plate. How many are there? Like 4, 5, 6?
Might be the last one.
We got our sweaters on, got the light out. The sun didn't set yet. We still have time to get the trans out before our goal passes, but we got one singular bolt left. We got our extendos.
It's down there.
Yeah, let's get it. Ready? Yeah.
Oh, what is it stuck on? Oh!
Dang, I must have forgot a plug.
Hey, the sun is not fully down.
It's sunset. I think that counts. We win, right?
That counts.
What's our prize?
Food.
Lunch? We gotta convert this pull type to a push type.
The freshie.
Yeah, it's so clean.
Brand new.
You know, I've never seen one of these in action. It looks like the slave would go on this side of the trans. And then it pushes. Yeah, see, pull
Oh,
type.
that's weird.
Isn't that weird? We have a push style clutch, so that's what we're gonna use.
It feels buttery smooth though.
Can't believe they still sell this piece. So this is from an R33 RB25 transmission. Held in by a pin. Okay.
Oh, look at it. Oh, it slowly
slid
filled
out.
out.
Damn, that's a beefy pin. Look at the difference. Okay, the boots are different.
This one's way heavier.
Yeah, it is. That's good. Evenly. So we got all the bolts out. We noticed the bottom three were a different color, and these bottom three also had Loctite. Orange, by the way. We're ready to pull this guy off. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, there was fluid back there. Yeah, that's gotta be why there's...
bearing.
Wow,
It's
those are
gotta be.
beefy. Looks robust. Gaskets are identical, so we can go ahead and reinstall it. We cleaned up our mounting surfaces. Make sure this is clean. Should be. Let's fresh out the package. Oh, and we gotta redo the sealant there. I don't know if that's supposed to be red. I'm assuming blue, so we're gonna use some blue Loctite in the bottom three bolts. All right, we got all the bolts on here, nice and torqued down. Gotta figure out how the fork attaches with these springs that attach the throw bearing. And then this is the sleeve that the fork rides on. Now we are gonna have to press this bearing onto this machined face here. The pull type slave bolts right here. The push type should bolt right here, but I don't know why they don't, you know, make threaded holes in the machining process, but you can see where it lines up here. So that'll be fun to figure out. All right, so I may or may not have broken a vital piece while trying to convert this. So we're gonna have to come back to that. We got Maddox over here assembling the clutch pedal.
Legos for adults.
I love it. It's cool it's all labeled too. They didn't just throw it all in a bag and say good luck. Trying to determine what bit I want to use to drill the hole in the firewall. Measure the diameter here, because this is where the master cylinder is going to go through the firewall. So we take our step bit, see how far up we need to go while drilling. Looks like all the way up to second to last. I used some HVAC tape here to tape off the area where we're going to be drilling, because I don't want any of the metal flakes to be falling in between this sound deadening shield and the firewall, because that's just going to be inviting rust. So you can clearly see the hole, and hopefully all the flakes are going to either be caught in that little ridge or fall all the way down here where I can vacuum them up. Alright, I'm really pleased with how that came out. Really hard to get to. You can see all the shards. Hopefully made it all to the bottom here. Alright, now we gotta cut out this sound deadening hole. We can see our mouse hole that we've made here. Unfortunately, they don't have the nice provisions like they did on the interior. I'm gonna use this Q-tip here to spread it just along any bare metal area there. Just gonna spray this can onto this bag. Hopefully that didn't get on my lens. Get a nice dollop. Oh, yeah.
Don't want to put too much on there, you have a little too much horsepower.
There we go. I know it's blurry, I'm sorry. My hand's in the way. About time to put on the very first manual piece to the car. I did try and swap out the brake pedal for the manual pedal that I ordered, but I think you have to pull out like the dash assembly, like all of this stuff. And I'm gonna admit, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna cut the pedal. No way. I tried. Took all the sensors off, all the bolts. It's a pain. I put it all back on. Good stuff. The pedal's pretty neat.
That top bolt was a pain.
It's crazy that there's a bleeder on there. You know what? Should we have put that line on first? Can you even turn the wrench?
Probably not. Honestly, let's just take it back off.
Yeah, right?
Make it way easier.
Note to self, install the line before the master. That's crazy tight. All right, back to work. It's really cool to see these cars next to each other. So I briefly mentioned how I made a mistake and that's why I broke something. So yesterday when I was trying to install the sleeve into the new throw bearing, I accidentally broke it. I was using the socket to try and, you know, center it and hit it down straight. You can see how this socket is curved on the edge. Therefore, hammering it down would push out the sides. So definitely not gonna do that again. Then I also picked up the drill bit and tap for the slave cylinder. I'm gonna move this thing out of here so we can have a workspace again. It's time to start drilling out the brand new transmission. That sounds really weird to say. I'm gonna start with just drilling one hole in this point here. And a lot of you guys have roasted me before for not having a cordless drill. I finally have a cordless drill, so you can stop roasting me. I did have to buy a drill bit. Funny enough, when I went into Home Depot to ask for one, I needed an 8.5 millimeter drill bit. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Because when you tap a certain size, you need it to be a certain size drill bit. And they looked at me weird. They're like, there's no metric drill bits. And I was like, that's crazy. So I went to a different store and bought this kit. I already had the 1.5 tap, but this one came with the exact drill bit, so we're gonna use that. First thing I'm gonna do, wait, is someone mowing their grass? It's December. First thing we're gonna do is put a center punch right here, and then we'll start drilling it out. Now we're gonna make some new threads here, and I found that you can use an 11/32 12-point socket as a driver for it. Just gotta make sure you go in perfectly straight. Yeah, I didn't drill my hole perfectly centered. Oh well, it'll still work. Slide this on so we get a good test fit. That's where it's gonna sit. It's in the ball. The spring latched on. Oh, that's already lining up perfectly. Look at that. So I'm gonna put a center punch right there, and then we'll do the same thing. I did successfully press in the sleeve to the OEM bearing. The Z32 rear rotor is the perfect size to fit this bearing in. Absolutely perfect. It does not ride on the bearing, it just rides on the outside. And then I used a piece of wood on top and just hammered it down. It was perfect. Now we gotta put on the springs here and grease all this stuff up. This is just white lithium grease. I'm just going to apply it where there's going to be metal to metal contact. This whole sleeve gets a little bit. We'll install this retaining spring onto the sleeve. Angled down like so. There you go. It's ready to rock. Now let's slap on that sleeve. Now another strange thing about the brand new transmissions is that it does not come with a speed sensor. It comes with a little plug here for it. Now funny enough, when I RB swapped my 240, it didn't read right on the cluster because obviously this transmission was only available in Japan, so it's reading in kilometers. So I swapped it out with a Z32 sensor because those fit in there. And I kept the sensor because I was like, man, you know, maybe someday I'll have an R34 and I'll need a speed sensor. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. And here we are today, needing that speed sensor. Crazy. Crazy how things come full circle. Wow, that's clean in there. I was worried because I did forget to order a rear main seal, but this is spotless. Absolutely perfect. I'm not worried about that at all. What we're trying to grab is this tiny ridge that's on the bushing. I don't know why they call it a bushing. It's really just a metal race. It's kind of hard to see on camera. Oh! We battled for this one. Yeah, victory.
I'm glad that worked that easy. Like, I will.
There we go. 14 deep was the best socket to use to install that pilot bushing. Ooh. Speed sensor going in.
Use a little bit of the fluid.
Smart. Hopefully it fits.
I don't know if I just push it straight in.
Yeah, here we go.
don't want to force it in there.
Try and spin the input shaft. Maybe it's grinding on the gear.
Ah.
Alright. Trans is ready. The bolts for the bell housing are different from auto to manual. So these were the auto bolts that we took off, and then these were the manual ones. Part number, part number. This one is slightly longer than the rest. The auto had a slightly longer bolt too. This does measure the thickest out of every other point, so that kind of makes the most sense. Now, forgot we gotta spray down the flywheel because they usually ship it with grease. I'm gonna leave this yellow mark on here. We'll get to that later. So we've determined the torque spec is around 120 foot-pounds. I'm gonna do it in a sequence. So I'm gonna do like 50 foot-pounds first all the way around, then I'll bump it up to like 80, and then I'll hit the final. We got Maddox in the front holding the crank in place. Now, since we did all three, what I like to do is put a line on the bolt and then extend it to the side. So now we know if this bolt rotated. It's just a good practice. This is what we would do at performance shops. Sweet, now you write yourself a little note. I'm gonna write the sub count. It's been a common theme we've been doing. We're at 171K. If you're part of that 171, thank you. Yep. Thank you, sir.
Your pizza?
Ooh, hot and ready. I did work at Little Caesars before.
Did you really?
Yeah. Remember that yellow dot we were talking about earlier? It's right here. Now we want to match that yellow dot with this yellow line on the pressure plate. That'll save you some time because it only fits one way. For some reason, I thought that the auto was different. All the forums said they were different. But as we compare them, they honestly look identical. There's even the same A stamping here as the new one has too. The manual transmission does not have threads. So it just goes right through and there's a whole bunch of play. Now I remembered the Z32 had something similar to this. And I have a spare Z32 trans over here. And you can see that there's like a flat style stud, I guess. So I'm gonna steal these off of this trans because I looked up the part. Those are like $60 each. Just for one stud, 60 bucks. Kind of crazy. Hopefully they're the same. I believe they would be though. Internally, the Z32 manual gearbox is the same as the RB25. That also makes me think maybe this is the correct mount. So maybe we'll just use this one for now until I get one brand new. Yeah, look at that stud. Kickflip on the RB25 trans.
Should I hook? Oh, trans doesn't got good pop though. There we go.
Papa.
You going?
Right there should be good. Let's start going up. Ladies and gentlemen, the R34 is officially manual. It was impossible to film, you know, muscling a transmission in. You guys understand. Just put the bolts in where they go. Luckily it all lined up, no problem. Bueno. Looks like an 8 mil for the bleeder.
Yep, 8 mil. We'll put fluid in it, crack that. I wonder how that top bleeder works.
Man, even this is tight to get to. Fill her up. Oh man, I hope I don't spill. Spilling. There she drips. Hold. To my surprise, we were actually able to receive this custom drive shaft in about 3 days. Whew. The drive shaft is looking sweet. The next thing we gotta do is figure out the wiring. So as we look near the fuse box here, a little further down, there is a harness that goes towards the front near the headlight. And it's right here. So something about this harness needs to be converted. Apparently you only need 3 of these wires connected. This is the screenshot that I got from Wiring Specialties, and I went ahead and labeled them on the phone. So you can see the top right 2 pins are for the neutral safety. You basically just jump those, so it's 12 volts all the time. And then the top left wire is gonna be the reverse wire. We don't have a shifter in the car yet. So if I even wanna try and start the car, I need to make sure it's not in gear. So I need to steal that off of my 240. Luckily we have the same exact trans in here. There should just be one snap ring to pull out. Got my snap ring pliers here. I put a glove around that area so no dust gets in there. Now let's see how this fits into this transmission. I did order brand new shift bushings, but this one still looks like it's in good shape and I'm not feeling any play. Now we're in the R34 and I still don't know what this cable's for. That kind of rhymed. Pretty sure that when you install the shifter, see how there's a slight bend to it? Pretty sure it's supposed to angle back. It was starting to feel like I had to force the shifter down and it really wasn't seating properly, so I decided to pull out those new bushings for the shifter and compare them. And it looks like they're actually significantly smaller. I'm hoping the ball cup is still the same so I can utilize it still. Look at the difference here. I'm gonna take a few measurements just so we have them on reference. It looks like the bushing we need is just over 15 millimeters in diameter. The old one is just under 20. Maybe it was supposed to be 20. That's a pretty significant difference. I'm hoping this one fits the shifter. It looks like it will though. I'm gonna put some grease on it and just pop it on. It's pretty fun finding out all these minute differences. I couldn't find much information online when I was looking into doing this swap, so I'm really just hoping by doing all this helps someone out, especially because now these Skylines are legal to import, so it's gonna be a lot more of these coming in. Oh, that slid right in. Okay, I'm gonna put the snap ring on and try and shift through the gears. Oh, it's pretty notchy. You know, I guess it does have 0 miles on it, so I'm sure all the gears and synchros still need to be broken in. Rehook up our tiny terminal battery. Oh, this is a new feeling. Neutral check getting into this thing. Ignition on. Nothing. We've confirmed we need to jump the neutral safety switch. You remember that one gray connector on top I said we were going to be utilizing? Well, I ended up chasing those wire colors all the way down here and verifying continuity. And these all correlate with the same pins on top. So this red one is for the reverse, and then these two gray and the one black are going to be the neutral safety, which we need to jump. So I'm gonna put a jumper harness inside of here and just see if it starts up. All right, harness has been jumped here. Let's go check it. All right, that is sensor 1 out of 3. Next I want to do the speedo. And it looks like we have a check engine light. I'm not even sure how to check that. Now this is the speed sensor, and I have it back probed right now to these two T-pins, and they're jumped to these two wires. We actually broke this connector while removing the transmission. Funny enough, it was the speed sensor connector. It doesn't matter because they're different anyways, it wouldn't have worked. We'll start it up and see if it works. I don't have the neutral safety switch connectors or the reverse light connector, so I'm gonna have to wait to test these out later. And I'm still not sure what that is for. All right, let's go into third. Oh, speedo works. Are the wheels spinning?
They're spinning all right.
All right, good. I think
Looks
we're
like you're doing about 40 kms right now. Now a little lower.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's exciting. Wow. It actually shifts pretty good. Oh, we gotta test drive this. I don't know how I'm gonna hook up those wires though, because I don't have the connectors. Oh, oh man. Might have to trim this. That's all right. We'll get there eventually. Unless I can take this trim off. Oh, it still hits. I'm gonna put the shifter on. Oh, I'm not used to using the e-brake in this car. Oh, we're moving. I'm so excited to be driving the R34 manual. A manual swap has got to be one of my favorite mods, other than wheels and coils, of course, because you're actually driving the car. Makes you feel a lot more connected to the driving experience. Trying to diagnose why the Skyline is still running rough. So we're gonna start off with using this forbidden kit. This is a compression tester. This is gonna tell us the health of the engine very quickly. But luckily we can split it in half like right around here and then take all of this off.
Voila.
Six.
They all look exactly the same. This one looks a little more black around here.
They don't smell like fuel, right?
This one kind of does. The rest of them don't.
Interesting. Really curious. Do you think this engine's blown? Or do you think it's fine?
I'm hoping that it's fine.
I have a feeling it could be fine and it's just a fuel issue. Oh yeah, how many miles? This thing has just over 90,000 kilometers, which is like what, 50,000 miles?
Around 50,000 miles, yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. All right. I don't even know what the spec is for this engine. I'm just gonna record them all, see if they're all within the same range. So I guess we'll start with number 1.
120 for cylinder 1. Just below 120. Now this cylinder is going to depend on if you're spending $4 grand tonight or saving $4
Yeah.
grand tonight.
Are we buying a new engine or are we buying a fuel pump?
Cylinder 6. Cha-ching!
Okay, well that's relief that the engine is healthy from what we can tell based on compression here. They're all within the same spec, nothing too out of the ordinary. You know what, let's go ahead and take off the coil packs from the RB25 and just add that to the mix of diag here, since we know now the engine has compression, so maybe the coil packs were the issue. By the way, this is how cold it is. The harness stays perfectly intact. Yeah, right in front of the heater.
You ever done that?
Much better. A little brake clean. I know the valve covers are still cooked, but we'll get there eventually. We gotta do the valve cover gaskets on there. It looks so much darker, doesn't it?
Yeah. Should give it, how much more horsepower you think? It's already so much better.
Dude, it drives.
Dude!
It drives so good.
No way! Oh
I
my.
think we might have fixed it. Just coil packs was the problem. Easily gained like 80 horsepower.
Yeah, you guys have no idea how slow this thing was.
I still might put a fuel pump in it.
Yeah,
but
might as well,
This
but
feels way better. Yeah, she's running mint now.
open diff.
I wanted to fix all of the issues before I started modifying it, because to me, I need a fully functioning car before I slam it to the ground. You know, you don't want it to be dirt nasty low with windows that don't roll down. To my surprise, this is a factory OEM part. I was able to find it new. There's the part number. Unfortunately, it looks like the motor is discontinued. It was either discontinued or like crazy high, like $300 or $400. This is an aftermarket one that I found on Buyee. Oh. Man, okay, remember that angle.
Yep.
For
yep.
going in. It's greased up though. It came pre-lubed.
Ready to go.
You're able to slide this thing in. Honestly, a lot easier than I thought it'd be. Dude, it works so good. Alright, try auto up. Dude.
That was so easy.
Wait, roll it up a little bit. Let's see how much play it has. Yeah, right there. Oh, it does still have some play. I mean, it's only bolted right in the center here, so that kind of makes sense.
But it works great.
It does work great.
Look at how fast.
Is there a point of putting that plastic stuff back on? Back together. Man, so good.
I can play with this all day.
Now that we got the window working and the engine running right, I figured this would be a good time to also do the timing belt. I'm just gonna assume that it was never done, and I'm sure it's past due. I mean, it's 25 years old. And we're not messing around today, so we got an extra strong heater because this thing was not cutting it. Found our first interesting piece to the puzzle here. What do you got in there? Oh, that was inside? No way. Is this part of the manifold?
Nah,
Dude, it might be.
that's crusty coolant, I think. Yeah.
Well, look at the manifold. It's yeah.
It's
Hot steamy poop. Pre-marked the cast. It's in the right spot. Oh, it's only fit one way.
yeah, it's like a Honda.
Oh, just like the Hondas, yeah.
Careful, SpongeBob. That came off easy.
Yeah, but now we gotta hope this comes off easy.
Yeah.
Beefy. Everyone's got a video like this on their camera.
Oh yeah, they're threaded.
They are?
Yeah. I can't see if it goes to like anything though. Two different type of people in the world.
Here, get this one.
Commission versus hourly.
Straight up. Wow, that was very polite.
Very.
Ooh, what do we got on here? Oh, it's cooked.
It is very dry.
It's so bad. There's play here, and here. That's
it's not
so
even
bad. We gotta be careful not to lose this Woodruff key on here. So bad. I want to set it to top dead center so that we can take it off and know that we're not going to smack any valves while we adjust the cams and crank. We lined up, and that lines up with this mark. Same thing lines up with that hash mark. The bottom pulley has the dot that lines up with the, what would you call this? The engraving. Right here, there's a little spot. Should we try pulling it off without taking off the tensioner?
I guess.
Intrusive thoughts? No way! That's insane. How's the belt?
Crusty.
Oh yeah. The fold test.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's not good.
She had a couple 100,000 miles left in her.
Oh yeah? It's crazy. This thing only has like 50,000 miles on it. But 25 years.
We actually just pulled that belt off with our hands.
With it fully tensioned. Oh, it's on there. We might need the mallet. Oh, damn. Oh, right into the pan. Perfect. How crusty? Not bad.
too
it
bad.
Definitely sat for a while. Look at how it's rusted on the half side.
Like that.
The block doesn't look bad in there. That's super, super relieving. It's nothing like this.
Got a little sidetrack.
Oh man, quick polish job? RTV fully secured, ready for reinstall. You know how we align all these marks. The belt has a mark on it as well. Got the 5mm on there. You actually turn it to the left. Now I've made the mistake before of making this too tight. And when you do that, it makes a really loud whining sound, like not good. It makes your belt obviously prematurely fail. Definitely don't want to over tighten it. It's tightened down, do a belt check. Good to go back together.
Oh yeah.
I almost forgot one of the most exciting steps, putting the timing belt sticker on. To me, this looks like where the sticker should be. It's got a nice little cutout for it. This is also where it says timings due 100 km. It only feels fitting to put it here. And here's the translation for that sticker. Now we are making great progress on this thing before our road trip. We got a new timing belt on. Let's go see how this Impala drives. First test drive with the new belt, I gotta admit, the engine, it's not that it feels like faster per se, but it feels more fine-tuned, I guess. I'm sure that there was some slop happening within the cam gears based on how much slop there was in the timing belt. It just feels way more sound right now. It's way more responsive. Yeah, it's still slow, don't get me wrong, but it's better. It's dialed in. I'm just trying to peel back the corners. I don't really want to tear this. I'm using this as a practice run so I don't ruin the manual one. Oh, there we go. And slide the rest. See, like, the whole thing hugs it. I got the rubber off of the manual pedal here. So what I'm thinking is you just put this piece of vinyl right on top of here, cut it to shape, and then peel this off and then tape it onto the one in the car. All right. Wow, that's quite a bit that needs to be shaved off. Got our cut. Gonna put on some of this black chassis paint just because it's bare metal now. Since it's so cold, probably gonna let that sit overnight to dry. Then we'll try and put that pad on. You'd never know. Looks factory. Now, one thing anyone that drives a car should do is have more than one key. And unfortunately with the Skyline, I only have one key for it, so I ordered this spare Nismo key to go with it. So let's go get this thing cut. I have no problem cutting keys. This gentleman cut my key, no problem. You know, I already dropped this thing on the ground too. Let's get under the car and figure out the transmission wiring harness. While I'm under there, I'm also going to inspect the differential bushings and maybe even the subframe bushings. On our test drive after the manual swap, I noticed a crazy vibration happening around 80 kilometers and up. I think that's like 60 miles per hour or so. A lot of people were saying it could be the diff bushing, so we'll test it with a pry bar and see if it moves around. Honestly, that's pretty solid. Let me try it over here. Wow, you know, I'm pretty impressed. Given its age of 25 years old, these bushings look to be in great shape. Now we have the correct sensor connectors, so we can actually hook this up correctly. I love this wire stripper. This is what the reverse switch connector looks like. I'm not too sure if the polarity actually matters with this one, but we can always assume that black is for ground. So I'm gonna hook up the green one to that red wire. I'm just gonna twist them for now because we're just testing. I know it's sketchy and it's ugly. Wires have been connected. Let's test it out. Oh, I forgot to plug in the sensor. That would help. All right. Our wires are not touching, so we're good. Neutral check. See if it starts. Okay, now let's put it in reverse. We don't want this thing running because we have the car on wheels right now. So all you gotta do is put the ignition on and then put it into reverse. Ooh, that's a good sign. We hear the backup sound. And we have an R on the dash. Let's see if the lights work. Woohoo! Perfect. I'm gonna connect all these wires officially, use some heat shrink to clean it up nicely. Got the harness all cleaned up. I'm gonna tuck it up here, and this is one of those tabs I was talking about that'll hold the wires. Now it's all safely secured. Trans harness is fully converted. I've been mentioning in the recent videos that I'm planning to do a road trip in February. And with it being in February, that means the roads will probably have salt on them. And we all know salt is what rusts out cars. And I want to avoid that by all possibilities, especially with this thing because it's so clean. So I'm going to take some precaution here. I'm going to use this cavity coater. It's got like 4,000 hours of salt spray, creeps into wells, blah, blah, blah. This stuff looks super legit. And I'm going to be spraying it inside all the frame rails, all the seams, anywhere that I think rust could form, I'm gonna spray it. I see people put this on their daily drivers through the winter here. I've only heard good things about this. I mean, it doesn't hurt to prevent it, you know what I mean? Rust is the worst possible thing you can do to a car. I'm gonna spray this in every hole I see. Whoa. Oh, that filled up pretty good. Oh, and I'm seeing it drip down the bottom. That's what I like to see. When I build a car, I want it to last forever. I've never actually done this to any of my cars before. I might start doing it. Not that I want to drive them through the winter per se, but rust prevention. Can't have enough of that. We got the car's back end in the air. Let's rev this thing up and see if we can find where that vibration's coming from. The drive shaft is centered. I don't see it wobbling around. The axles look fine. Definitely feel the vibration too. It's going to 80. In the meantime, let's install these rack bushings. I never like to install these with factories. I always like to upgrade them to something poly, something that'll last longer. While I didn't notice any play, I can visually see it here. This one wasn't bad. A little floppy, but overall okay. Oh man, the clearance is so close to this engine bracket. No way that just broke in half. So before we put these new bushings on, we're gonna need to put some installation grease on it and some on the outside. Turns out I'm gonna take off this engine bracket for better clearance and not fit the new bushing on. Oh, I'm glad that's done. This was a really tight fit in here. Mission accomplished. We got some transmission fluid, and we also got some Nismo lug nuts. You know, I put these on all my Nissans. Now, why did we get transmission fluid? Well, it turns out the fluid that came in that transmission when it was shipped over was not trans fluid. That's right, it was just shipping fluid. Thankfully, someone in the comments let me know that, so I've just been driving around with basically no trans fluid. Kind of sketchy. Hopefully the trans is okay. We'll drain the fluid and hopefully it's not too sparkly. It was a brand new transmission. Well, now it was. Now it's probably equivalent to a 200K transmission, let's be real. We're gonna be using some MT90. This is GL4 rated. You don't want to use GL5 in these 90s transmissions because it'll eat the synchros away. And don't ask me why, but I can never find the GL4 rating in parts stores. I always have to special order it. Moment of truth. Let's see how much comes out. Not that it's even trans fluid to begin with. Oof. Oh, for this to have that much shavings on it, being brand new, you know what, that's actually not too far out. That looks like oil, right? That's not water. I think the trans will be fine. It's not like we did a whole drift event on it or anything. There's no chunks. We're good. We're good. Let's clean this drain plug off. Oof. That's pretty goopy. It's all brand new. It needed to mesh together. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna keep saying it's fine. There's no chunks. That was the main concern. Now let's put some thread tape on it before we put it back in. Take off the excess. Now the fill plug's right here. I'm gonna take this one off, but I'm gonna fill the transmission fluid from the top. You can do that through the shifter hole on this transmission, which is right around here. Bone dry. Yeah, that's not good. Before we go up top, let's not forget to put the drain pan directly under that fill plug hole. Might be the easiest car I've ever worked on for taking off the center console. There's just one screw right here, which I didn't put back on yet because I knew I was going to take this off again. And then this just pops out with clips. It's that simple. All right. I know this says easy open, but I always have a hard time opening this. Okay, it took just over 4. I don't know why I thought it was only 3 quarts. Maybe that was for the R33 trains? The RB25 big box takes just over 4 quarts, or 4 liters. I'll have to see what the bottles say. These were quarts. Shifter instructions. Ooh. Now, Nissan calls this the Kant lever assy. This is really just the same as the shifter I took out, but it's Nismo, so apparently the bushing inside of here is solid. That's, I guess, the only difference. The lengths look the same. To my surprise, it comes with the bushing, comes with the boot, and this plastic ring that the snap ring sits on. Doesn't come with the snap ring, that's important to note. Now, this is the R34 shifter, stock. I don't think there's a Nismo version. I couldn't find it. The noticeable difference is the dual bend. Notice how it goes. Let me grab the Nismo one. So Nismo only has 1 bend, it looks like, and the R34 dual bend. I really should have taken a shot of how it looked in the car, but basically the shifter did not look like it sat in the right direction. It was almost too far forward. I believe the dual bend will help it push it back into the correct spot now. Another important thing to notice is the bushing on the bottom. This is the R33, this is the R34. R34 is significantly smaller. The boots are the same part number. You guys saw me just open this out of the package. There's already rust in here. You able to see that? Can you believe this thing is rusted right out the package? Typical Nissan. Now that we can see the main differences here, let's put on the correct shifter. This does not have a snap ring on it, and it's not included with the transmission or the shifter. Gotta buy this separate. Here's the part number. This snap ring goes on top of this plastic ring. Now we can slide this in, make sure it's facing forward. Oh, it's way more centered. I can already tell it's gonna be good. A good way to make sure the snap ring is seated is push down and pull up on the shifter. Perfect. Ah, feels a lot less notchy. I wonder why. The zip has been tied. Now let's tidy up this area with all the factory insulation. Slide that guy down. It looks like there's an arrow right at the edge. Only one side. Okay, so this has to go forward. Ooh, so fresh. Now for the satisfaction of the full install. That's in there. Let me go find that screw. Pretty sure I left it in the coin tray. That'd make the most sense, right?
Keep up the good work, Mike.
Thank you. It's not in here. Oh, there we go. I'd say it looks much cleaner. A lot less project car. Not that there's anything wrong with project car, but you can't beat OEM. Let's swap out this trans mount. I will say, just by pressing down on this, it's significantly harder than the previous two that I inspected. Pretty similar. I'm sure when it's under load it reacts differently though. This Nismo mount is significantly beefier. Initial thoughts? Seems much quieter in neutral. Now, I don't know if that is because there's transmission fluid in the trans now, or because we have all this insulation. It's probably a mixture of both of those. What I'm mostly curious is if it's still, man, this beep's annoying, if it still vibrates at 60 miles per hour or higher. Oh yeah, we're still vibrating. Can you guys hear that through the mic? So with the vibration still happening, I actually contacted another driveline shop. They said they'd be willing to test my drive shaft to make sure it's still balanced. The place I ordered this drive shaft from is in Michigan, so it's a few hours away. But there's one just under 40 minutes away. So if I can pull this thing off and bring it to them tomorrow, they said they put it on a balancer and just verify that's good. We're just letting the car run right now so that when I'm under it, it feels warmer. It's a little Midwest hack for you. Well, I can tell you all the bolts were tight back here. I'm just praying this clears the exhaust. Oh, it's so close. Maybe I'll squeeze it out. Oh, yes. I'm no expert, but this looks like a shaft to me. I don't even know what to look for. All the joints seem tight. It's even got a weight on it. I don't know. We'll see what the shop says tomorrow. Well, do we got some news or what? This is actually North Avenue, which is the same road I got T-boned at. Not this intersection, no. It's like a few miles down that way. Alright, so we got back into the garage. We got Maddox here. So when they put it on their balancer, apparently the front needed an additional 9 grams, and he said that there was already a 30 gram weight there. And the rear, he said there was a 15 gram weight on the shaft that was on the opposite side. I'm not sure if adding these or moving these around is really going to correct the problem, or if the issue is really just the shaft is out of round or damaged. Who knows? So I was like, you know what? Why don't you guys just make the shaft? You guys seem to know what you're doing. And I'll see what I can do with that old shaft. So moving on, we don't have a drive shaft. We've got to wait like a week to get one. I wanted to seam seal the problem areas of the R34 Impala. Now you can see there's some grease marks all over the place. That is oil that I sprayed up in all the crevices like the first day I got this car. It's a known issue for these to rust out on the shock towers. It's hard to tell because it rusts from the inside out. And the reason that is because water, debris, salt creeps into all these seams. Now, since I've already greased up everything internally, I'm gonna degrease the exterior and sand it with a red Scotch-Brite. That's gonna lightly scuff the surface. That way the seam sealer that we use has something to adhere to and grab to. This is gonna be the seam sealer that we use. This is 3M bare metal seam sealer. There's one that adheres to paint too, but you can use the bare metal on paint, so better just to get the bare metal in case you scuff it too far. It's got the part number on there as well if you guys need to order this. Alright, so we got our seam sealer ready. It's already pushed through the tube. This, you know, combines both liquids together. Have a little test subject here, and this one's already hardened, so we know the seam sealer is good. This is the spot we cleaned up. This is, I think, the most important spot to seal. Just imagine how much water, liquid, salt gets stuck in here. This is not a seam that anyone's gonna see, except for every one of you guys watching.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, just make sure you guys don't tell anyone. It's gonna look sloppy at first.
That looks factory, dude.
But it's so satisfying once you have it laid out all nicely. And you spread it with your finger. Oh, it comes out so mint.
Kind of reminds me of something, but I just can't seem to put my finger on it.
You know, it reminds me of the Cinnabon frosting.
That's it. That's how I was thinking.
Yeah, right? We should get Cinnabons. Now we got a nice layer on here. I'm just gonna...
Cinnamon roll.
Yeah, just put our cinnamon roll gloves on. Oh, yeah.
As you're flicking everyone off.
You want to take your spreader. I'm still in shock that they were just wide open from factory. Can't really see too much of what's going on, but there is a slight oil leak or seepage happening in the valve cover gaskets. And while the valve covers are off, I figured I should go get them coated and refreshed. Nothing worse than crusty valve covers. Pop the hood and it's just so unamusing. I mean, not that there's a turbo or anything, but you know. All right, now that looks like an RB. There we go. A little dark. It's got a little bit of crud in there. Oof, probably never replaced. But yeah, you can see the solid lifters. The perk of the Neo. That's cool. Stuffed it all with clay before you blasted it.
So I stuff it.
That's so
So you
smart.
see like here, like there's a hole here. So that'll get stuffed with clay. And then, well, this side's all sealed off. And then fully tape over.
Oh, that's
For blasting, I use masking tape though.
First batch of chrome covers. Dan was like, hey, don't tell anyone I did these. I'm not proud of how they look. So these were done by his apprentice. Well, it's locked. Super clean. The weights are significantly smaller, and the real difference between these two, and this is what the shop told me, this Suburban Driveline shop versus Drive Shaft Masters, is that this is DOM steel and this is chromoly. We had some previous coil pack issues. Stole them off of the S13 here just to verify that that was the issue. So we're going to take all of these back out, put them in the S13 for now, and then we're going to put these brand new ones on because on our road trip, we don't want to be having issues on the car. Do you think this shaft is going to fix the problem?
I don't know, man.
Or do we get shafted again?
You know what? I have a good feeling.
Right?
Think positive here. Damn, let's clean up mad easy.
These cracked coming off. These should be rubber. Just dropped it. Sweet. Yeah, that does look sick. Now you
My
probably,
24 karat gold Skyline R34, boy.
you're probably wondering, where's the centerpiece? Unfortunately, he ran out of the chrome spray, so he had to order more. Just a little light scuff, nothing too crazy or in depth. Take off this red top, flip it over. When we push this tab down, you should be able to hear it release. Maybe not because this fireball is pretty loud. I ended up letting the epoxy primer dry overnight. Now we can go ahead and apply the rubberized undercoating. Got the heat gun ready. That comes out thick. Wow. Alright, let's take out our rear end plug here. Held the fluid nicely. New shaft going in. Nice tight fit. We're all tight. Ready to test it out. No vibration, baby. Going faster than when it used to vibrate. It's nice and smooth. This is with the same dry rotted tires. So 100% guarantee the drive shaft was the issue. What an interesting find. Well lads, this might be the last time this car is seen on stock suspension and stock wheels. It was short-lived. They grow up so fast, don't they? Hey, you here for the job?
Yeah. You got change for a chicken nugget?
Well, you're paying me?
Yeah.
Alright, here's your chicken nugget bag.
All right, thank you.
Yep. With gum. Oh! You ready?
Oh my god, that's disgusting. I'm gonna pull it out.
You gotta swallow it, bro.
No. So where are we going?
First stop, we gotta pick up some chrome johnnies from the tire shop. We actually got wheels balanced this time.
Okay, good.
What we have here are some stance coils. Andrew modified his tool so it works better when it's already slammed.
Yeah, so I cut, this is the cheap eBay roller, so I had to cut it here.
Oh really?
So it sits lower.
I guess we'll start with the rears since that needs the most attention here. The reason we need to roll it is because you can see how the quarter panel comes out like this. And if you leave it like this, when the tire gets that close, it could slice the tire. We definitely don't want that to happen. And I also don't exactly want to pull it. This is considered a rolled and pulled. You can see how it flares out. We might have to do that, but I ideally do not want to do that. I don't even know if the wheels that I put tires on will fit this car. Just by looking at it, It actually goes straight into the rear section here, behind the back seats. And to take off that panel, let's take off the bottom seat, the middle seat, and then the top layer. So, quite a process, but we'll get through it. Okay. Whoa, what are those wires? Maybe it's for that CD player in the trunk. I assume we gotta pull up?
Yeah. I think we have to take this out to fully access it. I think the way to get to that is we have to drill a hole through the windshield and then through the panel, and we'll get good access to it. So you gotta drill through the windshield.
All right, straight down. Line her up.
Can you get in from the door?
It seems so long. Gotta slam these Johnnies? Yeah, that's good. This is almost comical how long it is. All the way up, as far as they go. Oh, it's got a little top hat.
That's a little hat.
Hello, mate. Hello, mate.
We're not gonna get anything done today.
Hello, mate. How you doing, mate?
All right, we got these things slammed all the way down. Now there is an inside-outside here. Pretty sure the longer side goes towards the knuckle. Yeah.
Go up more.
This is so the paint doesn't crack?
Yeah. Do I do it slowly?
You want to work into it, ease into it?
Yeah. Okay, now to the one on the side.
All right. Oh man, it's gonna be close, but it's gonna be good. All right, moment of truth. Let's jack up this wheel. I don't want to lower it just yet. I still gotta roll the other side. Oh, we're gonna be good. We got miles of clearance. That looks good.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Good work, Andrew. Fitment reveal in the back. Oh no! That's the second time I've done that. Damn. Dude, we got miles of room here. We gotta let this thing settle for a day. That's what the sound is. It's like one of two snap-on items I have. It's nice when bolts don't break. I guess this is technically a nut. Damn. It definitely needs to settle a bit more.
Yeah.
This is good. The rear definitely settled a decent amount. I'm hoping the front will too. Woo. Good combo. Speed bump test. Ooh. Not bad. Slight, not rub in the front, maybe a rub. I think it's hitting the plastic fender liner, which no big deal. You guys already know, every major component, take it to the spot. I want to start off with correcting this white B-pillar. This was carbon wrapped from the factory. It was an option, but it faded over time. So hopefully our guys over at Extreme Graphics can figure out a way to make that look fresh again. This thing's looking sweet.
So I know this carbon looks cooler, but we're gonna use this one because it's textured, you can actually feel it. This one's gonna be better for what we're doing, at least until you get new ones or whatever.
You're the professional, you know what's up.
Probably just cut pieces off of it out here. It'll be easy enough. Try not to cut myself, you know?
Mr. Colin got these looking sweet. Now we're on to trying to wrap these. I'm thinking black would be good. We were thinking about silver, but I'm not too sure if I want them to match the paint of the car. I think black would be better overall. Wow. That's good.
Direct before and after.
Yeah, direct. I like it.
For license. Fucking drive it along there.
Small indie bands, one-hit wonders.
They're wondering, wow, black on black? Can't even see it. So take your camera, put the flash on. That's so cool.
Ka-chow.
Wow.
It's like a whole new car.
It's like a whole new car, man. Transform in one day.
You got new handles, you got new pillars.
One more piece that we need to put on this car, and that is the front emblem. You can see there's an indication of where it used to be. It's like dark gray underneath, so I figured this would be a good time to put it on there. So a quick little wipe. I don't think this is directional. I took off the backing plastic to it, and there's a tiny arrow where that hole is, pointing up. So this is up. Now this looks crooked to me, but I just put it exactly where the shadow was. I think that is actually how it's supposed to go. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Oh! This is so freaking cool. Thank you, bro. It comes with this light up pad behind it. And these were factory or something you said, right? In Japan?
It's an option. You can just get the normal plates or you can get these that light up.
Let's see which side was loose. A little bit of play here. Kind of hear it. I felt like there was more play.
That side's got more.
This, you think this side has more play?
Definitely.
Oh yeah. This side definitely is bad. Oh, that was my knee. Felt that. So this is where we've determined the play to be happening. Pretty common for these to go bad after, 25 years.
Rusty dikes.
Rusty dikes, rusty pins.
Right, that want to put that in the video.
These are still called dikes, aren't they?
Yep.
People call them Kleins.
Nope, they're dikes.
Pull it up.
That's not what those are called. Those are pliers.
Dang, that was pretty loose. I'm not gonna spin this too far because when I put on the new tie rod, I wanna align it as close as I possibly can to where this one was. That's how you know you got it. It's like no resistance at all, it's super free. That's a really good way to tell that they're fried. Usually the new ones you can't even move. I don't think I've ever put OEM tie rods on either. Usually they're always like AutoZone or something. Don't think AutoZone would have, well, AutoZone would have Impala outer tie rods, wouldn't they?
Most likely, yeah. It's a pretty common vehicle out here, so.
I don't know about the SS model though, the super sedan.
Oil.
Damn, you look good in there.
Welcome, chauffeur. So you're on the block and I'll let you cruise it.
This is Logan's first time driving stick.
In a year, dude. Yes, my car is still broken. We still got it.
Sorry, it's been a while.
What up, boss?
How's it going?
It's an ER.
It's
right?
a H.
HR?
Yeah.
Damn, that was actually in the system?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Was it? Yeah, I just realized that. What the heck?
Right up top.
Thought you were gonna have to bring it up.
Japan right-hand drive. Is that a new update? I don't remember seeing that
There's
before.
got a lot of cars out there actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
What you need, mine.
Oh. How we looking?
It's actually pretty even.
That's the front. 3 degrees of camber. Toe, 1 whole degree.
Yeah, on this side.
I did this side. I'm proud.
And then
That's not too bad, dude.
camera's even.
4 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
The stock arms don't really adjust that much. It looks like.
So I go the other way, it's gonna bring more positive.
So I'm gonna need to look into some arms, but at least it's even. It'll drive perfectly straight now. Well, thanks, boss.
Yep, of course.
oh, it's a perfect lock.
3 tools are never a good combination to bring out. We got a jack, an impact, and a hammer. Check out what happened to the fender. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be upset about this, and usually I would be too, but you know what? It's not bad. We can still fold it in, and to be real with you, that's just kind of part of the game. You're gonna run into stuff like this. I didn't roll the fronts. I didn't think I really needed to, but I did. Low car problems already? Come on. So the plan is to just very carefully caress it with the hammer. People are gonna hate me for this. I'm gonna get a lot of crap for this. I'm sorry. You guys are not gonna believe your eyes. We're gonna raise the car. Just a couple spins, but we're gonna raise it. It's a sad day, folks.
You sound so sad. It's alright, man.
It's not okay.
It's alright, dude.
The car is going up.
We're gonna get food, you'll be alright.
It's so much higher.
It's alright, man.
It's so bad. Luckily, this side's not messed up yet.
This thing's so good.
We're gonna do it nicely first. Okay, we're good.
Alrighty.
We have stopped by Mr. Aaron's place. He runs A-Team window tinting. We're riding around in a fishbowl. We might spend some nights sleeping in the car. Definitely don't want to be, you know, have creepers looking at us and whatnot. I think this will be good, right?
No. This is called.
I didn't think tints would make it look that different, but it really does. This has got to go. Some people love the rear wiper. I don't know, I've never been a fan. This is actually where we're gonna mount our spare tire for the trip. I figured it'd be cool to have the spare tire match the wheels that were on the car. Oh, 10. Should I leave this? Oh yeah, we're definitely leaving that on there. Unless, does this come off? No. I'm gonna drill out the center of this wheel just a little bit. I'm not gonna put a nut on top. This is gonna be the thread itself. Oh, perfect, first try. Okay, so it just clips on. Oh, it's like spring loaded. All right. Quick little before. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Oh yeah, that's significantly better. I'm not sure if you can really pick up on how wide it is, but I was not able to see out of this window before. It's the little details that really make a car stand out. This is the fun part. Let's throw on this plate while we're at it. I was told that this was a real plate from Japan. Don't know how much I believe that, but it's great quality, so I could see it being true. If you're located in Japan and can confirm this, let me know. I'm pretty curious. I think this is where the registration is supposed to go, right? And that's why this technically doesn't match. I'm sure Flowers is not factory on these plates, right? I know all of these letters have something to do with the chassis, right? No, this is like the prefixture. This has got to be something to do with the engine sizing. If you can decipher this plate, please let me know. I've connected a few wires. I ended up attaching it to the parking light system, so the license plate will light up, hopefully, when the lights turn on. Oh, it's so cool. Can't wait to see this at night. Maddox and I wanted to escape the Midwest winter after putting all this time into the R34 build. We planned a mini road trip around picking up his new car from the port in Connecticut. We decided to host a few meets along the way, although they weren't exactly on the way. Our first stop was in Tennessee, and we were blown away with the turnout. At each meet, we encouraged people to leave their mark by placing a sticker on the front right fender. On our way down to Georgia, I had my very first Buc-ee's experience. There's no way we could pass through Georgia without stopping at Koru Works, where we got a tour of the shop.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
He's been filming model cars for a long time.
Shortly after, we held a meet. Unfortunately, it was raining, but the turnout didn't disappoint. We made our way down to Florida, and we stopped at Street Brake, which is known for its in-depth RC culture and great attention to detail. We got invited to tour around the LZ compound. What an experience that was. We held 3 car meets in Florida. First one was in Orlando, the second meet was in Clearwater, and the third meet was in Jacksonville. On our way to the Jacksonville meet, we had a caliper seized in the rear. We poured some water onto the rotors to identify which caliper was seized. To our surprise, Ninjuku was right around the corner, and we were able to pick up some calipers and brake lines along the way. We posted on our stories looking for tools or help or a place to even work on the R34. I was like, we don't need to do brakes before we go. Halfway through the trip, here we are. Yeah, there's like nothing left. For some reason, I thought this was the same diameter as the Z32 rear rotor, but it is not. Luckily, some guys that were at the Orlando meet previously welcomed us in. I don't mind the red lines.
The red line's cool. The red caliper, though,
That's pushing it.
honestly, it looks better.
Okay.
Getting little bubbles out there.
Bubbles out.
Are you gonna leave that side red?
Oh no, I got his paint.
No, leave it.
Hey, thanks for letting me use your house,
No
bro.
problem, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Thank you. Success.
Successful. The Jacksonville meet had a great success, huge turnout. We left the sunny weather in Florida and headed up to North Carolina. The S chassis presence was strong here. Our next stop was Virginia, where we met up with Jason Supra. He took us to Skyline Drive with his Supra and my Skyline. What an iconic duo. We had a small meet in Virginia and then headed up to Connecticut, where we would finally get Maddox's car, an R33 Skyline sedan.
Thank you, brother. Give me an air freshener and get rid of that Japanese stank.
While we're in Connecticut, we had to stop by Jimmy Oaks and DJ's shop.
So much potty.
The DJ shop.
Oh, kill the music, kill the music.
We did an oil change on the R34 since it had been well over 3,000 miles, and also did a thorough inspection to make sure the car was up to par. Sick. Jimmy and DJ needed to go to Tommy Effia's shop for something, so we decided to tag along. Tommy Effia ended up giving us an in-depth tour of the shop. Showing us some of the rarest parts I've ever seen. To my surprise, he had a machine shop in-house with some of the top-of-the-line R34, R33, and R32 builds.
When I talk shit, I have to put these hater blockers on. You know? So That's the look right there.
After seeing how many engines and parts he had, we started getting the idea that maybe we can do an engine swap here. The next day we visit Faction in New Jersey. We do a podcast and then host a meet. Unfortunately, that one got popped pretty quick. Thank you, man.
Hey, no problem, dude.
Oh! The next day we're back at DJ's shop where we call Tommy and come up with a plan for an engine swap.
All right, can you talk some business quick?
So what I have that I would be willing to negotiate.
We're actually gonna do it. Is this the best idea to do after being on the road for almost a month with low sleep each day? You only live once, right?
Well, this might be the last time I'm driving this car with this engine.
And also, please bear with my very low energy because I've been getting less than 5 hours of sleep each night on this trip. I think my body is starting to get homesick, but you know what? We're gonna push through this and make the best of the situation. I still can't believe we're about to engine swap this thing mid-road trip. What do you think? We doing this thing?
We're doing this thing.
All right.
Excited?
I'm ready, dude.
I'm excited for you, dude. Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right, all right. Which one? Which one?
Let me feel. This one. So that's a 25 bottom with a 2.6 rotating assembly. So it's got a long nose, 26 crank, 26 rods, 87 mil HKS pistons. We have intake manifold, like just stock from Neos. I've parted out like 60 Neos, so actually I could show you. Come here. All right. These are all Neo intake manifolds. These are all oil pumps we took off cars, so just ignore that. But stock Neo turbos are somewhere in this mix. Manifolds are in the mix. We can get crazy. Engine cover. There it is. Take that out with you. I would take this out too, just so you can account for everything.
Sure. We're in the parts dungeon trying to piece together the rest of the swap.
Right, JB, this is guides?
Yeah, has the guides, valve job done. We just gotta make sure, go through the head, inspect it, make sure it's 100% so he can give the green light to it. So.
Sounds good, man. Do you think it can be done?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll do whatever it takes to get it done. So.
Fully custom built Neo.
Thing's about to sound a whole lot different. Let's begin.
Soon to be deleted.
You gonna miss her?
No. Not the slightest. It's so slow. It got us around the country though. It did its job.
She did her duty.
Now we lay it to rest.
Where is it? What are you gonna do with it? Just leave it here?
I want to ask if he'll leave it in his junkyard. His little monument.
Yeah, he would.
Where's he gonna put it in?
RB20 Neo?
Yeah.
It should take like, what do you think, yeah, an hour?
Right, I'd say an hour.
Hour would be.
Hour and a half.
Oh, here we go. That's this guy.
How long to take it up?
How long do you think?
You put an AC back in, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just unbolt the compressor, you think?
So we have an AC machine. You suck it out and put it back in.
There's a cigarette in there.
Mm-hmm. There she is.
Coming out. And I did have an oopsie already.
What'd you do?
I busted the heater cord.
Yeah, I ran over.
Oh! Yeah. So like, can you see how?
Yeah, I just.
Oops. He says he has an R34 heater cord laying around. We don't even know if it's the same, but we'll see. We got most of the stuff off on the top end here. We still need to pull out the harness from the cabin. That's kind of been a pain, so no one's really looking into that. But in the meantime, we got DJ over here pulling out some of the cotter pins from the outer tie rod, hitting it with his burst. We get a time check. It has almost been an hour, boys. How's it looking, JP?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah, so as you can tell, these have been freshly cut. These are the factory ones right over here. So.
Sorry, I was on a business call. Where are we at?
About to drop the trans and she's ready. That's crazy to see.
Yo, is it in?
Is it in yet?
Look at this guy.
Paco. Oh, Trevor.
Look at that beard. Look at that beard. What up, treasure?
Here she is.
So fun at the bottom. It's so easy.
She said, it's official.
Dude, what do we do? Our home.
We're home. Now we're stuck in Connecticut.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with
I love
that.
Connecticut.
Me too, me too. That's crazy.
Take a thumbnail.
Wow. Well, that was the heart of our tour bus. How are we doing, Ann? I'm sorry. You got the worst job of everyone.
Never took an R34 heater box out, but it's not gonna change nothing.
Oh yeah.
Close. I think so, at least.
I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. He is working on, well, my mistake here. I destroyed this, taking it out. You know, it's crazy. I barely squeezed the channel locks and just disintegrated. So definitely don't ever use channel locks on heater core ports. Just yank them off. Oh, okay.
Those are some freshies.
Is this off a 33?
Yeah, GTSC.
So confirm that they're the same.
They're the same. Whole heater core looks to be the same.
Yeah. Sick.
All right, Matthias, what you got?
Let's go. Save the gasket. We're gonna need that.
Gold bars, gold brick.
We're regrinding the OEM valves. We're just trying to make those, recondition them pretty much.
Okay.
As new. So we're gonna grind that 45-degree seating angle. That's what seals up against the valve seat and seals the compression in the cylinder.
That's a hot spot.
Yeah, right?
What'd you do there, Mike?
So since we have a long block getting made, we need to find the accessories like the intake manifold and the exhaust manifold. Let's see what we've got.
So we need to get intake manifold set up, and we just vapor blast them, and we got nothing to do. So we want to find like the most complete. Like this one's got an IAC on it. Just got to make sure it's like good, like not full of sand and glass.
A little bit of lube, never going dry.
Hopefully it stays.
The drill is not moving.
Oh, wait. The chuck. It's flipping in the chuck.
Intercooler holes have been drilled. It's pretty wild to just be walking from room to room and checking on the engine update progress. This is wild. This is so cool. There she is. The true beauty. Damn, the way it glistens. What are we doing over here, boys?
Push it up.
Oh, they line up?
Push the stud up.
Where are they? Oh, I see.
Oh, wait. Right here, right here.
Bolt.
There's a stud right here that's got to go in this hole.
Oh, I see.
That's true.
Exhaust. No, exhaust.
Let me run these through the wash.
Yeah, did you just give it air and move the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Magic.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. Well, bro, what kind is this? I'm not sure. It's probably a 450. All we got to do is figure out where the fuel tank access is on here. Okay, I guess we could just flip it up. All right, now let's get these little plastic guys off. Oh, yep, look at that.
All right, we gotta take all this out.
Fuel lid. It's tight in there. These pesky plastic fuel lines. Oh, not one. I've never had to deal with a tank with the plastic ring that holds it in. Apparently this is common to just struggle to get these off. Pump quite like this one.
That is crazy.
It's a big sock. What the heck? That'll do it.
Doesn't look much bigger, but in the inside it's probably a little bigger. I think, right?
Yeah, that's how that works.
Size doesn't matter, it's what's on the inside.
Aww.
Oh,
Awesome.
DJ, such a good guy.
There's tools for it.
JP is that guy.
And Travis.
And
too.
Travis.
Can't forget Travis.
And Travis.
Woo-wee. Gold hits a little different now on a built engine.
Is this gonna be your quickest car?
Yeah.
That you own?
This is going to be my fastest car. It went from the slowest to the fastest.
In a matter of
2 days.
2 days.
Crazy. Got Ant and Maddox dressing up the covers. Tommy, we switching up the turbo already?
Yeah, so I had a 4-door back in the day.
You love 4-doors, by the way, right?
I don't love 4-doors. I had a 4-door 32 though.
He's a family man, you know what I mean?
It was gangster, and I had this is a Spectrum. So they take a stock Neo Turbo, which makes everything easy with your piping and all that stuff, and they stuff 3071 GTX Gen 2 3071 in it.
That's fire.
So you could see like,
You know Garrett actually,
look how thin that is, because they have to bore it out for the.
Oh really?
Yes.
sick.
They have to bore it out for the wheel size, so that's like paper
I had
thin.
the same turbo on my 33. That was a Series 1 RB25, and it was fun. It's like, you can't make a bunch of peak power because of the, it's a small turbo and a big engine, so like the back pressure, but it's like, hits really hard.
I almost like the more rapid response turbo anyway.
Oh, this thing will feel like NA.
Especially with the 26 mono.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
It's a good combo, I love it. I think Tommy has some R35 injectors that we're gonna slide in. I'm not sure if they exactly bolt in or not, but we're gonna find out. Nice. Now we gotta find the hardware.
Yeah, this wouldn't come up with the dry ice. It was looking promising right here.
Yeah,
but
right?
No.
For sure, for sure. Well, we got YB in there painting that cover. Maddox is finishing up tightening the exhaust side here. I'm gonna start doing the spark plug.
You trying to gap with one hand and film here? I'll be the cameraman today.
Jimmy Oaks on camera duty.
That's right, gap them up, baby.
All right, all right. Oh, we gotta spread.
Why are we
them open.
gapping plugs?
Why are we gapping plugs?
Yeah.
I don't know. Better spark, more jump, more fuel fire.
Okay. First big mod.
Yeah, right.
What is this goofball doing over here?
Tightening the turbo manifold down.
Don't break those studs.
I know.
You stressed?
No, I'm not stressed.
No stress? Why you giggling?
Just getting all up in his business.
Yeah. Everything this dude does is hilarious. I don't know why.
Why?
Because you know,
I'm just tightening bolts, guys.
he's like the little brother your mom made you take on the road trip with you.
Man. You know what? This road trip was my idea.
It was. I'm not gonna lie.
It was.
He's taking all the credit for it.
I'm not taking any credit.
I hear him say shit.
You know what's funny? Because we are 9 years apart, so he could actually be my little brother.
Damn.
That's what he treats him like.
Yeah. You got some lessons to learn.
Oh, yeah,
life lessons.
Some life lessons, yeah. How old are you?
27.
27. Oh, there you go. You got
I'm
two
the
older
younger.
brothers.
No,
Nephew.
YB's my brother.
These are BKR7EIX, and these are already pre-gapped to that same measurement, 0.025. I'm gonna slap these into the brand new engine. How's it looking, YB? YB's paint booth. Wow, it's darker.
Yeah, it's black.
Let him rest.
This is an RB25 Neo injector. This is an R35 injector. The R35 injector has a lot more capabilities. I don't know the ratings, otherwise I'd tell you. All right, we got the fuel rail ready, but we're not gonna go in dry. We're gonna spray it down with some glass cleaner. We couldn't find any silicone. As long as there's something on there, it should be fine.
That looks like a T2 to me.
One step closer.
Did you see the painted manifold cover?
Oh, you got it on? Oh, that looks clean. Yeah, that's good. Good job. Good job.
He does it all. He films. He builds.
He ain't. I don't know.
All right. Are we ready for the top half? I guess I could delete these two while we're at it.
Yeah, definitely.
And just leave this back one.
Yeah.
PCV delete cap.
Put it back. Put it back in the old freezer with the chicken
Meat
nuggets.
fridge.
You got Dyno nuggets in there?
Not Dyno nuggets, dude. Put me in a cabin. What do you want? Let me think which one I hate the most. That's like good real estate. It looks like this is the focal point of this whole.
It does.
Somehow. Doesn't it?
It does fit pretty good there.
It looks like this is it and just everything else is noise.
The colors. Pops.
Tommy, after this, he needs a full fucking livery from you.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what's left on the to-do list here, but first, we'll put on that new HKS cap we got from Mr. Tommy here.
Oh yeah. That thing's dusted. So that was a brand new cap that sat in the front glass.
Really?
That's just the fade from sitting in the front. Red doesn't hold up well.
Yeah, take that bottom one out.
Oh, the fucking test pipe. Mike, what are you doing?
Got some pipe. We gotta take this thing apart. Hopefully this is the right size test pipe, right angles and whatnot.
That's crazy.
Alright. Yo.
Is it Tomei? No, HPI.
Thank you, boss.
For sure.
How are we looking, Jimmy?
All right, all the lines are figured out. That's the worst part about like an aftermarket turbo is like now you have to change all the lines. So I'm gonna run this up and over. Cool lines, we gotta get a feed or return from the intake side, which we'll figure out, but heat wrap is necessary. We have more coming because like, dude, like I don't even want to think about heat on your turbo line.
Yeah,
when
right.
you're driving like 1,000 miles, so. And then an OEM line just kind of bent. Fits. I love it.
Mint, mega shout out to Jimmy, man. He killed it on these lines. He's a natural. He's done it a time or two, so he's pretty familiar with the process. Definitely helps speed up this process.
Two of them are studs.
Struggling. There we go, baby. G ready.
G ready. Are we ready over here?
Almost. Just
Got
put
him.
this AM line on. I gotta tighten this one. The back one's tight.
Finally assembling the back side of the engine. Now that it's off the engine stand.
Hit it from the back.
Hey, yo.
Trans time.
Trans time. Tranny time, actually.
Trans time.
Can you say tranny?
You know, I don't know.
We had a whole combo about dikes. We're gonna paint some red Loctite on here. Would you put blue here or red?
I put red there.
Me too.
Because that thing's way too damn heavy and spinning way too damn fast. I don't want to play those games.
Yeah.
When's the last time you had something red Loctite and it was actually that hard to get out?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's all the same. They just change the color.
Yeah. No, maybe not, but.
140 miles an hour.
We are looking pretty good. We finally have a complete drivetrain, fully assembled, almost, off the car. We still need to put on some of the lower brackets here, but we're just gonna do that while it's in the car. Jimmy's over here figuring out some of the wiring. What are we seeing?
We have the original harness, which, worst case, we could utilize.
Okay.
Because the standalone should plug into that same RB20 plug, which is nice. But there's a couple things that are different, like the throttle body plug and all those like random accessories might not plug into each other.
So I'm trying to find where the TPS sensor went. This is one of the pipes. Has the blow-up valve on it, which I don't think we're gonna run. Probably block it off or something. Is it hiding under the tool cart? We'll just take all this over here. Maybe a little more.
Were you a pizza delivery guy when you got hit with your car? Is that what?
I actually did work at Little Caesars.
Hell yeah.
Not when I got hit though.
Wait, hold on. So where did PRIZZA come from?
I just made it up.
It's your stage name.
But it just means pizza. That's all it means.
Interesting.
Pizza Mike.
Pizza Mike.
Yeah, so when people say that as a joke, it's like, oh, well, yeah.
Nope, that's what it is. Look at DJ man in that lift, dude.
That's not a good guy to have.
Man in her. Okay. Dude, I like this handle.
It's decent, right?
This is a good setup. Watch your steering shaft. Go down. Just yell if it needs to not go down anymore.
Stop. It's all black. I've never seen another fuel system like this, but we gotta slide it in. It's weird because it's in two different pieces. So the top hat is separate, and then this, I guess, hanger system slides into the side of the fuel tank. Pretty interesting.
All right, link is in here. We'll put a link sticker on it so you know. This is the plug, so we can actually tune it. It's the tuning cable. Goes in right on the side, super nice. And then the car doesn't have a map sensor, but we need a map sensor, so we get rid of the map sensor. So we use the extra pins on the board, you know, the little white plugs I showed you, and then we wired it for a map sensor.
Sick.
So now we will have a map, and we can actually tune the damn thing. So
sweet. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Looks beautiful.
What's the paint, Johnny?
More modification to the DE harness.
The idler control valve plug?
Yep, so we just had to change the TPS on the throttle body so far. We added a map sensor, and we are now changing the plug for the IAC. Luckily, it's just a 2-wire, which is really nice.
Thank God.
So we cut this off the other harness, and it'll just plug in there. Sweet. So yeah, when you hit 5 cores, you let me know.
Got my counter on, 0.5.
I feel like you would know, like, I feel like YB would be like, yo, that's 5 chords, chill.
Yeah, let me know when it's 5 chords.
It'd be spot on, bro. Your eyes work different, I'm telling you. He's been performing miracles ever since he's been here.
That's true. We keep sending him to the hardware bin. He comes back with everything we need.
Dude, this is the backbone of the swap right now. Don't let him fool you.
You just got his pizza, too.
Dripping.
Oh, shit.
Come on, you're acting up.
I'm acting a fool.
All right, I say we give it a try.
That's good. This one's set up pretty good. So we either have to mod the floor pan or mod the exhaust.
Mod the floor pan.
I mean, it barely hit, so if we could dent it, I'd prefer it because then the exhaust will sit up nice and high. Hit it with your purse. All right, go to the left, go to the left. A little too much to the left. Mike don't give a fuck. All right.
Okay,
It's the first date, all right.
First date is
She hasn't met your mother yet, all right? Come on. She's still hitting. What the fuck? You were hitting everywhere but.
There's got to be a bigger hit.
Oh, it's hitting everywhere now. We should use the other down player. Okay, first off, let's just. Why the f does that not fit? Because that totally should fit.
Yeah.
Did we use the wrong engine mounts or something? Nah. That looks right. What's it hitting? What's it hitting? Nothing f***ing fits in the exhaust. So we're making it fit.
Absolutely
Not even the back that you sold.
So you need a longer. Remember, I told you might need a longer.
Dude, no, the coupe is different. The rear length, of course.
All the hangers, too.
And then for some reason, it sits up, for some reason it sits up dumb high, which is not.
Well, this is for probably a 32 or something.
Yeah, that one
That
just
one
clears.
barely clears.
Say your prayers. Told me he welded back an entire 240SX that once looked like a banana with the same welder.
100%.
That shit was hurting with the extension cord. Oh, my man's got fucking dimes. Quarters.
Jimmy's Fabrication Services.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
2-day swap. as those gaskets.
Random shit works.
Oh, smooth.
So far, so good.
Yeah, so this is where you usually shoot base timing. We don't have a timing light.
No timing light?
So we're gonna have to play the guessing game.
Hold on.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Is it out of gear yet?
Okay, fully plugged in this time.
Plugged in?
Yep. Signal?
Yep, we have RPM signal, which is good. So now if it's not going to start, then we kind of know it's a base timing issue.
It's smooth.
Dude, this exhaust, way too quiet.
I thought it was going to be a lot louder.
Dude, you might as well still have a stock engine in it.
Seriously.
You got the nervousness, like, yeah, you'll get that. The belt's down a little tight.
Yeah. Dude, it's so smooth.
It's so quiet. Yeah, it's awesome. It's disrespectfully quiet.
Yeah, right?
The goal is we're going to get the thing up to operating temp for like the first time.
Yeah.
Make sure it maintains it till that will kind of go through the RPM range.
Thomas said we can have a radiator if it fits. So we're going to compare it. This is, I think, a GTR radiator.
I think it's just taller. I think it's just taller, which might not be a problem.
Top mounts the same?
Opposite sides. Oh, no, it's just flips. There you go. I mean, you broke this, so you can't use it. So.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
That looks the same.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right,
Cool.
let's run it.
Throw it in. Throw it in.
Yeah.
Kevin, give me a 14 wrench.
Oh, my God.
We're gonna put coolant in there. Right?
We couldn't find any coolant here.
That's all right. Luckily, this weekend it's not too cold.
Yeah.
But when your ass is in the middle of Ohio, we need coolant in this thing.
For real.
This thing has a bare base map on it.
Woo!
You're good. You're good.
You want to ride? What?
Yeah, I'll ride with it. Oh my goodness.
Alright, 1 second, dog. Let me just stack all this shit.
It's very dark. Is this on auto or? Oh, this is exciting.
It's good enough to get them to the shop in the morning. That's all we need to do. Then we'll get on the dyno and actually like tune it properly. But it's cool to hear turbo noise come from this thing.
It's cool to drive this thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it feels so different.
It's got a pep to it.
Who knew just a built engine would make such a difference?
Yeah, right? That's cool. It's actually really fun being in this car. Like with like seeing Deej in the back and stuff like that, and like knowing we're in like a Nissan still and everything.
Dude, it's so core right now.
Yeah.
Nissan boys.
That's right, baby. Represent.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised how smooth it is. Like,
And it's quiet too.
I like it.
Yeah,
I
it is
like.
kind of nice with the quiet exhaust.
It's not bad. It's like a good daily, you know. We started this yesterday afternoon. I drove this into the shop with an RB20 Neo yesterday. Yesterday is crazy to say. You know, I didn't believe myself after saying yesterday, so I actually pulled up my camera roll with the engine still in the car when we pulled up. Let's check the date, February 28th. And the next day, March 1st. Craziness. I still cannot believe that. I seriously could not have done any of this without the boys today.
Dang, that startup's decent, isn't it? Clutch lets out a little low.
We were in your shop till, what, 3 a.m. getting this done last night?
Yeah. I know. Jimmy yelled at you not to beat on it.
Yeah.
Drives nice, feels like a normal car.
It doesn't like the cold.
There's your rev limiter set to 3,000 basically.
Yeah.
So congrats, you pulled off the impossible. We all pulled off the impossible.
Yeah, completely unplanned swap.
I think that's like the thing that is hard to get across is like, I met you on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then Friday, I kind of like dick teased you a little. I was like, I'll let you know.
Right.
And I was like looking, but I don't think this could have been done anywhere else. And I'm not bragging about this, it's just my hoarding. You know what I mean? Like just having everything you need.
Everything.
But it's sick. The car, I mean, listen to it.
Right?
It's so good. Just in case no one said it, because I doubt anyone else. RB25 Series 1 block, doesn't matter, no difference. 2.6 long nose crank, 2.6 rods, HKS pistons, Neo head. JP did the valve job, deck job, Tomei head gasket, ARP head studs, and Spectrum 3071. So shout out Spectrum. You're gonna get to experience it. I'm sad you don't get to experience it yet. This turbo is the best bolt-on turbo for an RB25 Neo.
Really?
Yeah, like you'd be crazy if you had a GTT and you didn't put this turbo on, if you were just going like light bolt-ons. And I made almost 500 on E, and it's super responsive and just super good.
You think this will make 400 no problem then?
No problem, at least. But the cool thing about this will make a lot more torque than, not a lot more, but enough more. You know?
I see.
And it'll rev for days. So make sure Jimmy doesn't puss out. Make sure he goes to 85.
Okay.
You know, I mean, it's a little early, but and get some power steering fluid.
Yeah, we're gonna go pick some up.
Thanks for coming down and f***ing up my shop.
Hey man, thanks for having us here.
Anytime, come down.
Oh yeah. This thing turned out great.
They're so much smaller, the doors.
Yeah, right.
Getting in and out of.
2-day swap.
Fix that
Unplanned.
fender.
I got
What's wrong with it?
What?
The fender.
I kind of like buckled the bottom right before I left. I got another pair though.
So what are you gonna do with the car? Just street car?
Street car, D car.
Yeah. It should be sick.
Yeah.
Like you have the most expensive engine setup for the least expensive chassis.
Seriously. We have been on the road for over 3 weeks. Let me show you my calendar so you can see. We left on February 7th. Oh, hold on. All right, we have returned to Mr. Jimmy Oak's garage. We're gonna do some musical cars and then probably put my car on the lift and then the dyno. It's pretty clear, thankfully. Only a little bit of debris, nothing too crazy. That fountain stream. Sparkles or bubbles?
First oil change, you don't look at those.
No?
Oh, first one?
You shouldn't look at the first one.
Don't look at it?
The first
All
one.
right.
No.
It's hanging a little too low here, and just from the drive here, it's been banging on the ground. And yeah, we got some indications on the drive.
So don't buy a coupe exhaust if you have a sedan. It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
We gotta fucking fix everything.
The hangers are far off. Nothing lines up, except I'm surprised these lined up.
Well, because we picked for that to be the only thing that lines up.
Yeah.
We're making the whole exhaust around the fact of that lining up. If we were able to extend it just right here, it would fix everything.
Got some maple walnut and the spoon fab. Sick.
What do we got here? Probably like the circle john, right?
Yeah.
I don't fucking, yeah. Oh my god, this is hard.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucking disrespecting the pipe, Jordy.
Lay in the pipe, baby.
No. Oh damn, they're all upside down.
No, I think it's this way.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
There it is.
There she is.
Look at that.
Hell yeah, baby.
Good enough.
You know you gotta say now.
That's not going anywhere.
There you go. Oh, hold on. I'll take it.
Where's it hitting?
Well, it's just a bumper.
Okay.
It's not actually you excited.
Oh, it's fine.
That's money, dude.
There you go. Alright, you pour down pipe. Let's go.
You know.
I hate how no aftermarket exhaust comes with a flex pipe.
Right?
grow.
They just solid beam the whole thing.
And you would think like they would do it literally for fitment issues because if it has a flex pipe, it could kind of fit.
Make it work with more things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. All right.
Business ideas.
Let's hear this RBC. All right. Perfect time.
Perfect timing.
Perfect.
We took out the resonator so we can hear the engine.
You ruined it. You son of a bitch. All you were talking about was how nice it was quiet.
It was, but it's too nice.
Too nice, okay. Yeah. You gotta be a little roach sometimes, I guess.
It's got more tone.
The limiter.
Got more throat to it. We got some more throat to it.
Yeah, it does sound similar. Oh yeah, that's good.
A lot better.
A lot better. You can actually hear it now.
Yeah.
On the back and front.
That's a smooth engine. Woo. You ever hear an engine like that?
FGS back.
You ever hear an engine like that?
Nope.
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 So what are we gonna call this engine? A 26 Neo?
It's like a Frank and Neo.
Frank and Neo.
It's a stroker Neo.
25 stroker Neo Franken.
Sure. Oh man, I love a good stroke.
it got a VJ. Any guesses for power? You can't.
399. 378.
I can't guess.
I'm going.
I don't know what
410.
wastegate. What's the wastegate?
I'm
not telling you.
I'm gonna say 412.
I'm gonna look at the part number.
Good luck.
No, I would say 420 maybe.
You think it'll go that good?
First pull. Is this the one off your red R34?
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can make it work. So where's that thing? So right here, this is the disc that it reads, right? So it has the 2 pickup points right there and then the outer. So what happens is, see how there's like, I think there's probably 20 on here or something.
Okay.
On the OEM one, there's 360
What?
little slots. So like,
okay,
the old sensor with that many like slots,
Yeah.
it can get tripped up and piss off the ECU, where this kind of dumbs it down so it can have a better chance of getting good signal.
I see.
But so like SRs, you put a standalone on an SR, you need one of these things. They're like $40. SR one works. That's so funny. So
Really?
SR, KA, and Neo, same size.
Good info.
3 God motors.
Seriously.
Tommy giggling.
Okay, wait, this way then?
To the left, yeah.
Dude, is that done yet?
Did it blow up?
Yeah. We blew cylinder 1 out.
You gotta walk all the way over there. What's he doing?
Damn. That sounded sick.
It was safe enough to do a pull, but it wasn't optimal. So we'll get more power out of this. That should be about 12 psi, I think.
No boost. That's crazy.
That sounds good.
Yeah, we picked up quite a bit of power actually, which is sick.
You going back to Chicago tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bounce.
All right, bro.
Next time you need to do a 2-day swap, let us know. Hey, hit me up before this time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna block his number. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, seriously.
Thanks for all your help this weekend, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
336. And now that doesn't sound ridiculous. Well, obviously matching torque is really nice. Yeah, so if it was a normal, like a bigger turbo, the torque would hopefully hold longer, which would then account for more peak power.
I see. Oh yeah. Thanks for your help, bro. For sure. Seriously, could not have without you.
No, I'm happy to be a part of this. So let's bring it on the road, see how it feels, and make sure it's good for like cruising and stuff. So
Test drive?
test drive.
All right, all right.
Like, so we kind of have this ritual on the dyno where when it's finished being tuned, you got to give it a proper shakedown. And I want to hear Lemmy every gear. I want to see that finger banging.
Is this the 3 a.m. Honda type shifted?
Type shit.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Type shit.
All right, But you know what I always say? It was like, oh, you're beat on the dude. You're gonna pull your car off the dyno and do this on the road anyways.
Yeah.
I would much rather it break on the damn dyno now than on the road. So
give her some beans, I guess.
You're giving her all the beans.
Yeah.
Maddox, don't f this shot up.
Yeah, you practice real quick.
Practice.
Looks good. Looks good.
How does that happen?
I swear I do it every time because it's unloaded.
Yeah.
But dude, that's some serious RV power right there.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a pro.
How did you stay that calm? He was calm.
He was good.
Wait for it.
Yeah, because usually we all get excited when we start doing this like halfway through the bull.
No, I gotta wait for the first pop. Yeah.
That thing sounds gnarly.
You like the Lemmy?
I love the Lemmy.
Okay, Lemmy's good.
Lemmy.
That was sick.
Before I didn't feel like I had to put my seatbelt on. Now I feel like I need to put my seatbelt on. I'm so excited, dude.
Dude, it's... Dude.
It sounds so sick.
Too bad it's open diff.
Dude, it feels so torquey.
It feels so good. It feels effortless.
Look it behind.
It looks and sounds fast as fuck.
Dude, it sounds gnarly. Hey,
why does it look like it makes 500 horsepower? How's it feel?
It feels great.
I always say it's so weird when you're so familiar with a car and it has such a dramatic change, right? It fucks with your head.
It doesn't even feel like it's my car right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel
Tripling
right.
the horsepower is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I love it. And it's crazy. There's so much more on the table. So
yeah,
it's,
right. There's more in here.
It's
like,
it's so fun to like be able to enjoy the stages because so many times like people and I do it all the time. Like you do everything at once and you get it and you're like cool, you know.
Right.
That's it. That's all we got. But this is like enjoy it. You know, enjoy it. Smile about it.
Right.
And have something to look forward to. And
Definitely.
Like, that's cool. It looked nuts.
Really?
Yeah. That's sick, dude.
Thank you
Lemmy?
so much, bro.
Jimmy Lemmy on point.
You like the Lemmy?
Oh, I love the Lemmy.
That's the Front Street Lemmy settings right there.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, it's cool as hell out here.
Freezing out.
Yeah.
Whoo, are these the Johnnies?
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, you got the ones in this box. You got that other box in there if you want to throw them in the box.
Cool, cool. Totally forgot we had to pick up wheels that I ordered a few months ago. I don't know where we're gonna fit them in the car. I'm trying to make some space right now. This thing sounds great though. Just had the first fuel up since the tune and the engine build, and now we're about to start the drive home. And that's kind of a crazy statement considering we are still 13 and a half hours away. We're about to hit 101,000 kilometers on the cluster here. Sorry if I'm low energy. This was just not only an extremely, not overwhelming, but I guess overstimulating day, but this entire trip has been crazy. Every day something new, grind time. It's just a lot to take in when each day is something like brand new. I would highly recommend a trip like this to anyone that's looking to escape their comfort zone and grow in more ways than you can imagine, not to mention all the connections that you could make on a journey like this. It's not over yet, because we're not back yet, but this has been one wild ride, something I will never forget. Well, we ended up driving as far as we could tonight. We still have 8.5 hours left in the drive. Unfortunately, the car started misfiring on cylinders 5 and 6. I'm not too sure why, but I don't have any tools to really diagnose that. So we're just gonna take a 4-hour nap and then go from there. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions based on how I ended the last video. Unfortunately, it blew up on the drive home. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering why it blew up. And long story short, basically I didn't have enough sensors on the engine for it to run properly. The O2 wasn't hooked up to the ECU. There's no IAT on a map car. That's a big red flag. So we ended up getting it towed back. But before we got it towed back, we broke down somewhere in Pennsylvania. I think it was like Du Bois, Pennsylvania. And during that time that we were stranded at this AutoZone, Maddox got a phone call or maybe a text from his boss saying like, come pick up your toolbox. He had gotten 2 weeks off of work and it was pushing like 3.5, so they let him go. And since they let him go, I hired him right then and there, sending him back with the R34 back to Tommy's shop. So it's already torn all the way back down to a bare block. We're gonna rebuild it a little bigger this time because, you know, when you blow it up, just go bigger, I guess. That makes sense. We'll see. I still gotta drive out there, I think in 2 days. Life's been pretty crazy, dude. I'm trying to keep up on stuff, but we're making do with what we got. There's a lot of stuff on the table here. So at the same time, while the car was broken down, we're stranded at this AutoZone. My mom calls. That's when she calls and says, you got to get back here and get to the house so that we can get pictures taken. You got to move this car. I'm like, so that was at the same time. I was like, the world is just crashing down on me. I was like coming off of this high from the trip. Like, oh, what a great experience. We got a built engine, hung out with the boys, driving back, blows up. Maddox gets fired. House situation. It's like, damn. That's alright though. We're rolling with the shots and we're gonna make all of this work. Maddox has been staying at Tommy's shop and the R34 is at Tommy's shop, down to the bare block all over again. We're not blaming anyone for this engine failure or whatever happened. Tommy didn't scam me. I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna say that. He's actually a really cool dude when you get to know him. Can't lie. This is actually a manual trans Maddox picked up before we went on the trip because he was planning to manual swap this car before he even had it. Dead body is loaded. Next stop, Connecticut. I got in at around 4 a.m. Now we are going to get started. I'm pulling this into the garage. I'm thinking we could probably get this entire swap redone by the end of the day. I think we got it.
By the end of the day, it's stretching it if we're trying to really rush it, but I think we could
What?
definitely
No, we could do it. I'm not doubting it. We got everything figured out already. Just gotta slap it together. Taking off old girl's wheels. Just a little preface for you. This is now an RB28. We went a little bit this time. We got all the accessories on in the front. Motor is bolted to the subframe. Intake manifold fully installed. Maddox finished installing the rest of the clutch here.
Ready?
Got the tool in there. All right, next we gotta do the hot side. Now, this is, I think, why that whole engine failed. That's why there's white powder on it. There's a tiny hairline crack right there. So make sure you use good gaskets, otherwise you might blow up your engine. Let's go get the new one. Ooh, a little midday pick-me-up. God, I love when I do that. Ready for a little pick-me-up? Ooh. Watch me bend this, taking it out of the package.
Let me sneak in here, Mike.
Oh, it's so shiny. Ah, home sweet home. Turbo time. Wait, let me grab the hardware.
Fuji time.
It's always nice to start that inside water bowl. So luckily our lines are already pre-made. We also left this one loose. That way we can tighten it down when it's all snugged up, you know. Don't want to bind anything. I'm gonna start the oil drain too. Again, just making things easier. Slide this guy in. All right, so now things are started. It's dropping everything.
This is what friends are for. Look at that.
Thanks, Maddox. Done. No leaks.
No leaks.
Locking tabs, keep the turbo on the car. Engine is basically done after those tabs are folded in. Next, we're gonna put on this transmission yet again. I guess we can finally pull this guy out.
That was satisfying.
That was satisfying. Got all our bolts ready. Oh, we gotta find the starter. I think it's in here actually. Alright, no funnel gang.
Oh my god, that was perfect.
That was good.
How much does this take?
The whole thing.
Really?
Yeah. Everything's bolted in, ready to rock, except for a few things. We still have to put in our steering fluid and spark plugs, and we also need to wire in an intake air temp sensor. We didn't have this the first go around. We're gonna get all the safeties this time because we're not messing around. So we're actually gonna go drive to Wiring Specialties because they're actually not too far away from here, surprisingly. So that'd be cool to check out, and they have them in stock. Oh, I wanted to relocate this air-fuel ratio sensor. This is like the stock location, I guess. It can work, but ideally you want it further away from the turbo for it to read more accurately. So we might try and find a bunk too while we're out.
Actual plug that plugs in. Now, well, for that.
Trying to figure out how to plug it into the ECU. Now we do have this expansion loom that we are going to connect the rest of those wires to. Where's it at? Oh, right here. So we're going to connect the IAT to these. Figure out where we want to put the O2 bung. I think this is a good spot. I already did a pilot hole there. Got a step bit on the drill, and then we'll bore it out because we gotta put this bung on. I know there's crap all over the table, but we're kind of not rushing, but we got a lot to do in a little amount of time. Next is getting the welder ready for the downpipe. Now, while he's doing that, I'm gonna figure out what drill bit and tap I need to use for this intake air temp sensor. Oops, definitely don't want to drop those. So here's our pipe that goes directly into the throttle body, which is here. I was always told it's good to put this close to the throttle body and for this to go through the airstream, so it needs to be like in the tube, probably like right around here. Luckily this is the backside, so you're not really gonna see it too much. My mom just texted me, she said the house is sold. You gotta be out in like just over a month. Crazy, stuck here in Connecticut. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna drill this here. But I looked up what size drill bit to use, because these are the 1/8 NPT drill bits. You wanna use a 2164. Research. And that's our hole. I'll grab the tap. I think the bigger one. Perfect size. Missed. Missed. Good job. Boogers for reference. This is good to go back on, which means we can put the rest of the exhaust on. Don't forget the gasket.
Pretty similar.
We got the ECU wires connected, but I totally forgot to put in the power steering fluid. So let's do it before I forget. This stuff is not cheap and is also not really for Nissans, but one of my drifter friends said he uses this in his drift car and it doesn't boil over like some of the regular ATF does. And I guess that might be why it's so expensive. So we'll just run this for now. All right, V2, we're ready. They're ready. All right, Mike, you are connected.
Cool. Are you keyed on?
Key is not on.
Oh, key's not on.
All right, ready? Oh, battery's not connected. 1 second. Yo, can you check the fuel lines when I key on?
Fire it up.
All right. Oh, it sounds so good. It's running pretty rough.
Yeah.
It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Oh yeah, I didn't bleed it yet.
That's good. I don't need a timing belt anymore.
JP?
My man.
Thanks, bro.
Anytime, dog. Sounds good.
Shirt. Damn! OG! Maddox, thanks for your help, bro.
Of course, Mike.
What a relief.
Now bend over.
We had Mr. Drexel do just a little base math for idling and getting it up and down to temp. We talked to Mr. JP, the engine builder. How do we break in this engine properly? We want to make sure this engine lasts a little bit longer than the last one. And he said to just warm it up 3 times. This is the 3rd time we're bringing it up to temp, and then change the oil. So we're gonna do an oil change on it, inspect it. It's gonna be sparkly, we already know. That's just normal operation for a built engine. But so far so good. It's idling great. No hiccups, no issues so far. Really looking forward to this one. Can't wait to hear how a 2.8 sounds. I'm pretty excited. I think this is a magnetic drain bolt. I'm curious what's going to be on it.
It's ready, I think. It looks really good though.
It is pretty clean. I mean, it only has 0 miles on it.
How many idle hours? Didn't slide down there.
Now that we have completed the very first oil change, we can go for a small test drive while Mr. Mike Drexel is tuning the car. Just a little street tune for now. Looks like a car again.
Good stuff, brother.
Good. That looks good. All right, go ahead, lower it down. Oh, gotta get the laptop. This ain't no Honda. This ain't no Honda, but we tuning. What are you listening to? Oh my God. Alright, what do you want us to start doing?
We'll just start with cruising. So like hold it at like 2,000 RPM. I'll dial it in.
It just takes off, man. That's not gonna get old, man.
How's you feeling, boss man?
That's a rocket ship.
That's fast.
All right, we just spent just about an hour cruising around with Mr. Drexel here. Drexel, thank you for your services. Just got these mounted with Instagram. Thank you, Grant, for letting us use your tire machine. Needless to say, we're gonna put these Model 6s on the rear. These are 17x9 plus 15. These are 18x10 plus 22? Plus 22, 24. It's crazy to see this hub. That's just nuts. This is the most aggressive width these came in. People are gonna think I'm running a spacer with how the hub looks. Yo, that's gonna be perfect. The chrome on chrome was good.
It gives it drift car vibes.
Yeah, this does give drift car vibes. I don't like the mismatch on this car, I can't lie.
It's not bad.
No, it's pretty bad. So this is the tire that I just took off the front, but this was from the rear. This is the one that we're putting on, but that has a better tire and it's also cracked. Yeah, here's the crack. Oh well. Somehow, some way, it's holding air now. This is gonna be a crazy statement, but I have just completed my 3rd oil change in 2 days. This is just to be safe with a brand new engine. Apparently you want to change the oil pretty often early on, just because of, you know, all the machining stuff that's in there. Another thing you can do is crack open the oil filter, just the old one, and take a look at what's inside. And the filter itself. Let's go ask JP what he thinks.
It looks pretty good, man. I don't see any flakes or anything weird, you know? This is the very first oil filter, right?
Second.
There's a little bit of glitter, but that's like normal for this. Nothing too crazy.
While we got some time to burn, I'm gonna switch it out. Tired of looking at the stock wheel. Luckily it's in pretty good shape, so I can give it away or sell it to someone if they want it. Feed it a little bit. And you don't want this to hit you in the face. Wow, that was really easy.
That was.
That was too easy. This is a good car. Every nut and bolt has worked perfectly fine. That's why we keep it around. Woo-wee! I love the stitching on this. Yeah, what do you guys think? Better than stock? Oh, and I just realized this matches a little better. Got the Greddy here. OG Greddy here. We have made it to the Adam LZ World Tour. We are parked up today with Garage S0. We may or may not have driven. Yeah, I don't think I can say this on camera. We don't have any brakes. Right now. We definitely didn't. This happened as soon as we parked. The whole 3 hours to get here, we had brakes and it worked perfectly fine. But as soon as we parked, one of the brake lines blew. And that is because it was rubbing on this wheel. Now, the reason I think this happened is because these are 18x10 and what was on here before was 17x9.5. So it had like just barely more, I guess, less clearance for the brake line. Maddox grabbed a GTR brake line from Tommy F.'s shop. We're just gonna hopefully fit that on there. I think they're the same thread pitch and all that, so we'll see.
And in his pocket while he jacks it up, fired. Fired. Get your hand
Look at his pants. Pull your pants up.
Calm down.
Barely off the ground.
That's all you want.
Oh, what we got here?
Felicia. Maria's good.
Tommy, come get your pick too.
Oh shit, which one do I like? You too! Nah, none of that. All horse. No, I'm just kidding. What is it?
Are these your sisters,
You gotta
bro?
choose your favorite.
Need the Nismo key.
We need like an extendo key here because it's the hub is so deep.
Might be able to find some on Amazon for stuff.
Ooh, ooh. You see it?
I can't tell. It's so dark. Yeah, you can see it.
Alright, take this clip out of
Dude, we
here.
are on a mission. Oh my god.
That's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad.
Did Maddox get the right brake line?
It's GTR, so it's different.
We're about to find out. He got you a GTR one, which is concerning.
That's what Tommy told me to grab him.
You don't want to shake that. I gotta say, I respect the sticker bomb.
Sick.
Sticker bomb. We may or may not have popped the brake line on the way here.
We did. 3 hours.
Okay, now I'm gonna pump.
Okay, give it a pump. 2, 3 pumps.
No what? Now it's getting hard.
Okay, good.
Crack.
Okay, crack it open. Okay, okay.
Close it.
Now,
Close it.
Now it's closed.
Pump it.
We need to top off the fluid.
Check. Feel that pedal. Feel that.
That feels pretty good.
Oh, it came with an NASR and I put an RB26 in it essentially from a Skyline.
That's what I have in my seat.
Oh, RB26? That's awesome. You like it?
Love it. All right, fitment reveal.
Ooh, spicy.
Oh yeah, that's good.
What is going on, Mr. Jesus? What's up? What's up, brother? For those of you who don't know, Jesus is the alignment and suspension plug. He's got a lift and an alignment machine and a corner balancing machine in his garage. Pretty sick. Today we're gonna hopefully get the Skyline a little straighter. Sometimes if you turn to the left versus the right, it'll go more or less if it's uneven. Not ideal, right?
Pretty much, yeah. And then you get like rubbing on the chassis and stuff. Or more angle on one side than another.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
Figured it out the hard way.
Got the yoke off. Measure both sides. How we looking?
68. 68-ish. Pretty close.
All right, all right.
It's a menace. All right. How we specking? And here's a spec for the rear. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get much more adjustment out of that. Jesus has the car all spec'd out. One final touch.
Where should we put it?
As long as you don't touch any other stickers, it's fine.
Let me push it down.
Today we are starting off at none other than TF Works. TF Works just so happens to be the creators of Stance suspension. Stance coils are my personal favorites. I run them on all of my cars, my S13, my Integra, my R34 Skyline, even my 300ZX. Overall, best coilover that you can buy, in my opinion. And today I'm hoping I can show you why I think that. We're actually here to dial in some of the settings on the Skyline suspension. Previously, I went on a pretty big road trip. The guys over at Stance Suspension custom built these coilovers to suit this Skyline for its needs. So it has a softer spring rate than the factory style Stance coil, and that's because we wanted an overall smoother ride on the highway. However, now that we're back from the road trip, I think we want to kick it up a notch. Now luckily we don't need to adjust any of the valving within the coilovers. All we need to do is replace the springs. Luckily Dave, the owner of Stance and the creator, valved these coilovers because he anticipated me increasing the spring rates and using this car for more than just a road trip car, because he knew ultimately that I'd probably use it for drifting or more spirited driving. So what we have here are stronger springs for the road trip. The spring rates you put in the front were 8K and the spring rate in the rear was 6K. Now we're going to upgrade to 12K 175 in the front and 8K 200 in the rear. The front we're probably going to need a helper spring, and we're going to go over how all of this works in a bit. A spring swap is pretty obvious, but the helper springs can be a bit confusing and what their actual purpose is. Regarding the numbers of the springs, 8K is the hardness of it, so how hard you have to push down, that's the rating there, and 200 is the length. Just a fun fact for you guys, I used to work here probably like, I think 5 years ago. Cool place, full of cool dudes, they all know what they're talking about. Highly recommend. Let's go in and see what's going on. Long boy. Sleeve, and then the spring. Since this is an 8K and this is a 6K, the thickness here is much greater. Now that also means there's gonna be less droop, so the ride height will be raised. So what I think I'm gonna do is, instead of dropping the spring perch down and adjusting the preload, I'm gonna lower it into the cup. Even after the road trip midwinter, these colors are still nice and free. Woo, still fresh. So the threads are already bottomed out, so I couldn't go any lower. And this is where the helper spring comes into play. This allows you to lower the spring perch. So the spring perch is where the bottom of the spring sits. And as you can see, I already lowered this one quite a bit, and now there's slop here. This isn't exactly ideal, and it can be pretty noisy depending on the terrain you're driving on. So adding a helper spring allows you to lower the perch without having slop. This doesn't add any performance in any way. It's just so that it doesn't slop around and the preload is correct. I hope that makes sense. And a lot of times you won't really know if you need this until you've maxed out your adjustments. We also have a smaller spring here to reduce the overall travel, just because we don't want to mess up the fenders or bottom out inside the wheel wells as much. Now this ring allows the helper spring to attach to the actual spring. And before we put these top hats on, I think we have a little something special planned for them. So sick. I had to throw the FES spec logo on there just because, you know, we built this car at Tommy's shop. I'm sure he'd approve of it. Even though he's a big sedan guy, we all know how much Tommy loves four-door Skylines. But this etching is actually a symbol of a collab between PRIZZA and Stance. So if you guys want to get Stance coils, you can use code PRIZZA to get 15% off your order. It's honestly a pretty surreal moment considering I've used these coils my entire life. Not to mention I've worked here before and I've seen how they're treated in-house, how much care goes into them, how much thought goes into building each and every coil. And yes, if you order with my code, you will get this etching on your coilover. Now, you won't get the FES back. I just did that one for fun. Oh man, I am pretty eager to see how this thing handles now with the new springs. I have a pretty strong feeling I'm gonna end up raising the car a little bit because once it settles, it's definitely gonna be way too low. On a side note, it is pretty awesome to be seeing green again. Everything is springing back into life. Summer's right around the corner. I am still on the house hunt. I'm just trying to stay optimistic and hope that everything can work out. Today we are starting off on the side of the road. I was actually heading down to visit Mr. Andrew and pick up some aero parts that he fixed. And I swear, this is like a curse. Every time I wear a yellow shirt, something happens. And out of nowhere, my power steering belt just disintegrated and now it's wrapped around the fan. Gotta love when it's the fan. So luckily, I have a tool bag. Just for now, I'm gonna try and snip off whatever belt is still on there. So I don't want to be driving around with this slapping the coolant hose. Nice and tight. Dan the man with the powder coat. Got a special sauce figured out to make high temp chrome plating. So hopefully these will shape up decently. But we still got to put like all the pistons and everything back together. But I did get a brand new OEM rebuild kit, so we'll see how to do that. And I have some EBC brake pads to go with it. And brand new brake lines. This is the part number for an RB power steering belt. It fits all RBs except single cam and except GTR. Luckily the pump didn't seize. Maybe it just got loose or something. I'm just extremely thankful we don't have to take off the clutch fan or any other belts. This is the most outside belt on the pulley down there. The automatic balancer. So that's best case scenario if you ask me. Got the new belt on, just tightening it up on the bracket. I want to verify that it's straight because sometimes, you know, with swapping around stuff, things can be out of alignment and that could throw a belt. But everything looks straight, so I'm not too sure what happened. I will say it does look like it's tensioned less than before, so maybe it was just over tensioned. I don't know, but we got a new belt on there. It's good to go. Before we take off the rear calipers on the car, let's make sure we can rebuild the new calipers on the workbench here. And I personally have never rebuilt calipers, so we're gonna figure out how to do this. I've carefully read the instructions. No, actually I did. They're in probably Japanese, but I have them translated over here. So there's actually two different types of grease that comes with this. Apparently this is red, even though it looks pink, and this is orange. Step one is going to be applying the new seal, and this says to use this red grease. It's very particular that you don't mix up the greases. One, we'll lube up our seal. This is so pink. Why did they say it's red? Oh wow, it actually fit in there.
Didn't even have to spit on it.
Didn't even have to spit on it. You can see the rubber ring in there now. I'm gonna put a little bit of that red, that's actually pink grease on this. Put on these seals next. Now this is when we need the orange grease. Want to taste it? Looks like the last ring here goes around the bottom. I thought it was going around that middle piston, but it really goes around the circumference here on the base. That's pretty easy. No way it was that easy. Okay, I've never rebuilt calipers before. Gotta say this is a solid 2 out of 10 job.
If everything is clean and new.
It's not even new. Well, I guess the parts are new. Pistons are used, the calipers are used. All done. That was super easy. Since these are Z calipers, we can put the brake pads in before they're on the car, so I think I might just do that. The ones that are on the car, I think they're Hawk pads, but they scream in traffic. And I'm not trying to be squeaking around. People think I'm driving a Hoopty Impala. Oh wait. I've already greased up the slide pins here. Slide a front pad in there. All you gotta do is slide them true. Now we gotta slide in the keeper pin. All right, perfect. Fully rebuilt caliper. With red brake pads, interesting. Can't forget to put on the new bleeders. Unbolting the caliper first, which seems out of order, but my goal is to drip the least amount of fluid as possible. Lots of pad left. They're screaming though. So we're gonna let that hang to the side while we mount the new calipers. Oh yeah, these are gonna look sweet.
Isn't it funny that like your calipers were red and now your brake pads are red?
Yeah. I don't know why they had to make the brake pads red. You can't even see those. All right, let's put on the new brake line onto the back of the caliper. Brake fluid has been topped off. We let these things drip dry for a little bit, or drip bleed. It's all over the driveway. Sorry, new neighbors. Sorry, new homeowners. You know, whatever. All right, let's get the bleeding here. Be 2 tree pumps and a bleeder. Okay.
Holding.
Holding to the floor?
Holding to the floor.
All right. A couple air bubbles, not too bad actually. Just like to clean it up, and then we'll go on a test drive, and we'll check and make sure all the lines are nice and dry. All right, let's see how we did.
Hopefully we can stop.
You know, it's pretty cool that we did those brakes mid-road trip in Florida, but it's time for some chrome, you know what I'm saying?
Feel you.
they came red and I wasn't digging the red. And now it has red brake pads, so can't really win all of them. Let's see if we can stop on the dime. There is a braking procedure, I think.
Is there?
I don't know. Damn, these are good.
No squeak.
No squeak. Thank the Lord.
Oh my god, so much better.
So much better. Are they gleaming a little bit?
Yeah, they are.
The red brake pads kill it.
I know.
Come on, that's just.
I thought you weren't gonna be able to see them, but you kind of can.
Yeah. I dig it though. It's better than black.
Yeah, true.
Unfortunately, the base model R34s come with an open differential, which basically means only one wheel spins when you floor it. One wheel peels are not cool, so hopefully we can fit this S14 LSD differential. Now this is an ABS diff, and the R34 diff is an ABS diff, and that does make a difference because the length here is slightly different. I picked up some gear oil, 75W90. This contains the limited slip additive, so that's good to go. I also have some gasket maker because I don't know, someone's been in there. You might want to just clean that up and make it look a little better. I do have some solid bushings that I'm hoping fit this diff. Looks like our first measurement is about 16.5 inches. I know this is pretty rough, but just trying to get a decent idea. As for the width, we're looking at about 13 inches. All right, the width is about 13. As for the length, we are looking at about 16.5 inches. I think we're good. Another great sign is this diff has the 2x6 axle bolt configuration. Looks like mine still has the ABS sensor in it. Step number 1. Let's drain the fluid. Fun fact, I have not drained this fluid yet. I think this is the last fluid on the car I haven't changed. Oh, it's actually not bad. I was expecting it to be dark. Oh, it smells horrible. It's clean though. It's always satisfying wiping off the goop. Well, that was simple enough. Just tuck this thing off to the side. Next, I guess we'll do the axles. There's a couple bolts still holding the axles onto the diff. And before I take them off, I wanted to show you guys a quick demonstration of how you can check if you have an open diff. I took off the drive shaft already, so let me hold that with my foot. So now when I push this side up, you can see the other side is going down. So they spin opposite of each other. This is also very easy to spin. No effort at all. Axles are free. Next, I want to take off these two bolts that hold on the diff to the subframe in the rear, and then we'll end with these front two. Last but not least, we have these two bolts, which in my opinion are the most fragile bolts on a S chassis, R chassis, and Z chassis. I have seen more of these snap and strip within the subframe than any other bolt. Doesn't matter if it's a granny car, rusted, rust-free, track car, bone stock. Gotta be careful with these. And for that reason, I will never use an impact on them. Hopefully these are good. There is a vent all the way on top. I'm gonna try and disconnect that once I lower the diff a little bit. I was struggling a little bit and I didn't realize there's a second bolt on that spot. Right here. Two. Oh, finally. Got the two diffs side by side. S14, R34. I'm noticing a couple differences, but nothing too crazy. The thickness here is different. The actual flange on the LSD diff is thicker, but this part is shorter, whereas this part is longer and the flange is thinner. Probably makes up the difference. The back looks identical, I can't lie, except for the R34 diff has these, I guess, holes for where maybe an ABS sensor could have been, but the S14 diff looks like it was machined off from the factory. This setup might be slightly sketchy, but it should work. Just gonna keep my toes clear. Ooh. All right. So this is how the VLSD looks on the inside. Let's compare it to the other one. This is the 4.3 Skyline diff. Okay, the covers look identical inside. So these are spider gears for an open diff. We just have 4 spider gears moving in unison. Now if I was gonna weld this, I would just weld all these little gears, and then that's how you make it a welded diff. Would it be a bad idea to put the fluid in now? I know it takes 1.5 liters for quarts. I don't know. Maybe I'll research that again. It looks like it takes 1.8 liters, which is 1.7 quarts. You know what? We got a good theme going with this. Let's write down the date and the sub count. Today is July 3rd, and we're at 193,917. Shout out to every single one of you who is a part of the pre-200K gang. I haven't forgot about all of you in the pre-100K gang either. That was during the S13 quarter panel install, the last piece of the puzzle. Shout out to you guys, have not forgotten. The easiest part for you guys and the hardest part for me. The diff has been fully installed, except I forgot to put in that sensor. So let's see how much fluid comes out. Hopefully not much. Uh-oh. That might just be a whole nother problem. Looks like it's stuck in there. I think I'm gonna live to fight another day. Because if this gets damaged and I'm not able to fully pull it out, but it leaks, that's gonna be a problem. Spinning this one spins the other one the same direction. I'm really curious to see how the gear ratio will be different. Oh, it looks like it uses that ABS sensor to get speed signal. So we have no speed sensor right now. Damn. We are back in the air. I'm gonna try and battle this thing out, hoping for success. So I just used this Dremel here to try and grind all the way down just on one side. That way I can try and hammer it in, fold it in, and then pull it out. No way. We got it. That's what's left of it. What a brutal fight. But I claim victory today. That's a trophy. Okay, hopefully this one fits. Oh gosh. Does it need some lubrication? I think I might have nicked it a little bit. I'm gonna try and get the gunk off of this sensor. Maybe that's holding it up. Just a little bit of grease. Hopefully that prevents corrosion. I just need to lay here for a minute. Time to see if this speed sensor works. Let's go for a little drive. Speedo works. Oh, put it in 5th. Let's see. This ratio a lot better in this car. We're gonna dial in some tune settings on the R34. It's pretty wild to think that Drexel has never ridden in this car, but he's the one that tuned it.
Just messing with post start, some cranking enrichment, prime pulse.
I definitely know what all that means.
Yep,
sounds good.
Professional.
Yep.
Yeah, see there, wants a little more.
All right, the R34 is doing good. Tune is up to date, but we want to do a health check on it just to, you know, make sure everything's good to go.
Gotta make sure everything's healthy after the build. Don't want anything happening like the last motor, so just over a health check, check out the spark plugs, show you guys how they're supposed to look.
Drexel was just inspecting these, and he said that you can check your timing and verify it based on where the line is at here, like based on this carbon line to the tip. What we're looking for here is consistency, and they all seem to match accordingly. According to his calculations, these are good to go again. Everything's looking healthy tune-wise. So now we're just gonna do a compression test just to verify the internals. Cast unplugged. That prevents the injectors, right? Or spark?
Injectors and coils. So it's, the
Oh, it does
ECU is
both.
not going to read RPM, so it's not going to inject anything, so we don't have to worry about that.
Perfect.
When you do a compression test, though, you do want your throttle held wide open.
All right, I guess that checks out. It's all green, close enough numbers. Engine good.
Engine good.
Picked this parts R34 sedan up, and it came with this trunk and wing. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'd like to paint match this to silver. You guys missed out. It was in a crazy rollover. Oh, there goes my tarp. So the plan of attack today is going to be transport this engine to Connecticut, to Tommy FES shop.
I hope it fits.
It's gonna have to. No way. It doesn't even look that much lower. I also grabbed this, I guess, doubled in and a different style HVAC off of the parts R34, and that'll be nice to replace the stock radio and maybe even remove the navigation system. This never worked. I mean, it's pretty cool that it's in here, but none of it works. The screen doesn't work, so I might as well just replace it. Now there's 2 screws on top. Super easy, and then this just pulls out. Why isn't every car this easy? It took like not even 10 seconds. Ooh, wee, that's looking way better. We'll have to see if it works. Looks so much cleaner.
It's weird, like, I'm so used to you reaching down here to, like, turn the...
Yeah, the Bluetooth thing.
That, and also the heat and stuff was right here.
Oh, true. Oh, yeah. Just pulled off the highway to get some gas, and we just got a flat.
Oh!
It's not bad.
Any nails or what? Rim crack?
Crack?
Oh.
Dude, LMG T4s, come on. Can't trust them. They're lightweight and all, but they're not strong.
GT4 down.
GT4L.
Yeah, see if the spare fits.
Yeah, apparently this is out of, it's Altezza. Right, it's Altezza. So I think the hub center board is different.
There's 2 RBs. 1 in the morning.
And that's how you convert a Toyota center board to a Nissan.
How many shoes can you fit in that thing? Well, that's one America.
I was gonna say, if I total your 34, I'm not responsible.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, watch my forks. I can't see everything perfectly.
Oh, God.
Want me to go up a little?
Yeah, go up. It's scooted down the forks.
From sliding, that's all.
Yep.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good. Just made it. Again.
What?
Do that smile again.
Hold on, I'm gonna level it.
I got way too excited. My lip finally came in the middle for the R34 and I just threw it on right away. Check this out. It's got the name embossed in the front. It's like Hazami Sport. I found an old catalog screenshot of it. I was just gonna test mount it, but like, I think I have to leave it on. I know it's mismatched, but I cannot get over how this looks. So. This is so hard.
Yeah.
We're starting off today at GLD. This is gonna be our first annual Smokes Bash. We unfortunately lost our good friend Smokes in a motorcycle accident a couple months ago, so we figured maybe we can do a yearly event, burn some rubber and make some smoke for our friend Mr. Smokes. Also, you're probably wondering why the Z's not here. The starter went out, so I figured let's try and see if the Skyline gets down. Since I have never drifted this particular car, I'm gonna take it really easy on the first lap. Probably just start with trying to do basic clutch kicks. So I'm gonna like be turning and then clutch kick it and try to maintain steering. Another thing that really bothers me about this car is my knuckles hit the wipers and the turn signals. It's like way too close, so I gotta kind of hopefully finger it. So let's just try and keep the car in one piece. We still gotta make it back home today. And it's also my daily. And also stay fast, Smokes. This thing is so fast! Taking apart my interior here. Gotta adjust the dampening and try again. Get the back seat off here. Deck lid. You can barely see the coilover in there. I'm just gonna max this thing. See if that makes any change. That was like 7 clicks. That was quite a bit. This side was 10 clicks. Maybe that'll make a difference. Rear interior is back together. Let's adjust the fronts. Oh yeah. All this does is tighten the valving, which makes fluid move less. So it should be stiffer overall.
You're getting it there.
It was looking good for a second.
Reflections.
Okay, there was a lot of improvement on that lap.
Oh yeah.
I think stiffening the car helped tremendously.
Yes.
The diff is inconsistent, but I was still able to power over.
I'm your biggest fan.
Damn, so these two holes don't even line up with the chassis. Looks like we're gonna make some new ones. Finally have a full kit paint matched for the R34 Impala. Recently I dropped off these parts to the body master, Mr. Mikey. He was able to paint match the lip and respray the bumper. There was some random damage that happened here in a parking lot. Not really sure what happened. It also busted a light, so I decided to get some smoked ones and change things up. These are actually Nismo, and to my surprise they come in a Nismo bag for the bulbs. Never seen that before. I figured we could match the smoked look of the turn signals and get the Nismo side markers as well. Pretty cool. As an added flair, I did order some Urus eyelid covers, so we'll see how these fit later. Moving on, we have a few of my favorite pieces. This is an OEM optional Nissan trunk wing for a sedan only, of course. We have the OEM optional rear spats. You can see the Nissan logo on there. It's pretty cool. And then we also have this roof wing. I was gonna paint match it, but I figured might as well leave it black. I don't know, we'll see how it looks. We can always paint it later. My taillights had the worst paint fade ever. I'd say about 50% of it was completely flaked off. There's no clear coat on the top half. Now these things are sparkling in whatever sunlight is left of these fall days. As for the rear end, we do have to pick up a trunk from Mr. Mikey still. This lip was white for a few months, and a lot of you guys were like, paint match it already, paint match it. All right, I got it paint match. We're gonna throw it on. Pretty hyped on this too, but those smoked turn signals also came with sockets. Brand new sockets. Still can't believe these bulbs are in a Nismo package. Bulb in socket, socket in housing. These are so nice. Just slide them in. No bolts, no hardware. That's sweet. Kind of a random issue to have, but the hazards do not work on this car. I even tried replacing the switch, still no luck. Let's move on to the rear. I really want to see these spats on the car. If you haven't noticed already, I do already have the optional side skirts installed. Let's get these tails on. Okay, tail's looking good. Let's get this trunk put back together. How do these things mount? I'm seeing at least 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 mounting positions. There's like a spacer right here. It's kind of weird. That's looking sick. I'm not even sure what the point of this is. Maybe just to protect the quarter panel here from rock chips. Such a weird piece. I'm hoping that this mounting hole lines up with the spat. However, that was not the case at all for the side skirts. Oh, maybe actually. I'm gonna try my best to film the bottom here with one hand. Check this out. The tabs line up to, I guess, a nut in some plastic clip. So that's clutch. Don't need to drill any holes under here. Luckily, that mounting hole in the front did line up. The spats are looking super flush on the side. Got a little bit of sag in the back. It looks to me that there was some double-sided tape here from the factory. It's kind of hard to tell. There's like a little... Actually, I forgot we have the other side. Yeah, check that out. Definitely some double-sided tape action right here. I'm just gonna cut a little sliver out. Gorilla. Okay, okay. I dig them. Spats look good. This is a nice kit. Let's get this trunk. I think I'm gonna drive there with the trunk off. That's always the easiest way to transport something that large. What's up, Painter Magician? Hey, buddy. Dude, thank you for paint matching this thing. Yeah, no problem. Absolutely killer job. kind of like the shaved look. I think it needs an Impala badge though.
I could probably get you one at work.
I think I actually have a spare. Got the third brake light mounted onto the wing. It's pretty cool because it actually says Nissan on here. Super hard to see because it's clear, but just take my word for it, I guess. Now I went ahead and double-sided taped some of the areas where I didn't want water to go through. And I'm planning to cut a slit in this double-sided tape just so we know the studs can slide down. Damn, this is good. Really digging this wing. Come on now. That's sick. I want to see if the brake light works now. You're gonna have to tell me, I can't see it. Are you a fan of the low mounted wing? I know a lot of you guys wanted to see that silver wing we tried on at Jimmy's shop about a year ago today, actually. I just feel like with sedans, with an OE style lip kit, it cannot have a big wing. It's just gotta have something that complements the body. Like, this is not an aggressive kit at all, so I didn't want anything too out of the ordinary. But the roof looks like it could use something. I'm excited for this roof wing. I've only had one car with a roof wing, and it was the Integra sedan, and it flew off. That looks like it lines up just fine. Oh, it's gonna be so good. All right, let's clean it up and lay some double-sided tape on. Man, this wing speaks to me. I always love looking at it from the quarter shot, like straight on. Oh, it's so good. And it matches. Top wing level, flat. Trunk wing, flat. Should we commit to it? Should we send it? The Nissan badge was like right here. You know what, let's stick a little piece and get an idea. All right, what do we think about that? It kind of blends in. I'm really curious to read the comments if you guys are gonna love or hate these eyelids. There's only one way to figure out how they truly look, and that is to install them. Squeeze that guy in there. Okay, okay. Perfect fitment. Let's get the full effect. Okay, what do we think? I can't lie, I am indifferent. It looks fine with it, it looks fine without it. It's a cool piece, I guess. I think the eyelids only work if the car has a full kit. I'm not too sure if this kit is aggressive enough to really play it off fully, but it works. It's simple, it's clean. Oh, I forgot I have one mod for the interior, and it's actually this ring. Kind of random, but while I was browsing by the dangerous website, I found this, and apparently just slides over and makes the HVAC control knob look fancy. One singular double-sided piece of tape in there. I took it off to get a better press on it. That's better. It's funny because in RC world, we have the exact same things for our remotes, and I think I actually have a black one too. I'm gonna go grab it and compare. My memory has failed me. It's blue. You just slide it over the wheel. Aluminum. Interesting. Useless mod. Plus 5 horsepower, I guess. I don't know, maybe 10. Can really get a grip on it for cranking the heat if you need to. Oh yeah. That brings us to our very last piece to install. That is the side markers. I'm excited to put not amber side markers on. It's crazy that these are OEM. Usually the smoked or fogged stuff is aftermarket. Luckily these are very accessible. I've always loved this feature. Since the lens isn't amber anymore, you have to replace the bulb with an amber bulb. These are Toshiba bulbs. I didn't know they made light bulbs. Since these are not LED, it does not matter what direction they go in. Oh snap. Is there a left and right?
Sometimes there are. S13s are directional.
We won't have an opportunity to clean this spot again.
Very nice, very nice.
Here you go.
Oh my goodness.
Chicken avocado.
Thank you. I have been blessed. I'm gonna scarf this down real quick. Before we lower the car down, let's appreciate that fitment. Well, this came out looking superb. It's really hard to believe that it's been a full year since purchasing this R34 sedan. I had no idea how many new connections I would make with a new chassis. I'm pretty hyped with how this car came out. It's far from being complete, but definitely a good start. And if you've made it this far in the video, thank you. Please consider subscribing. And if you're already subscribed, thank you even more. Guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, I don't know how, does he approve this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to see.
Find out.